My Ute. The Utes.
Misspent indeed.
All right, so you guys are currently in an accommodation at the Junk Fort Hotel. Takoki, who was the Twi'lek dancer, she kind of paid for your bill there, and you guys are currently staying in a larger suite with bed, table, all the accommodations. And Abe or Ramen Noodle is currently unconscious with some wounds. Got injured bad. And that is where we left you with H3 kind of throwing Ramen, not throwing, but setting Ramen on the bed.
We brought an unconscious guy with us, right?
Yeah, he's there too.
I was carrying Ramen and stuff.
That's right. That's right.
That's right, Mama.
Mm-hmm. That's where we'll pick up. Does anybody want to recap for Seth? I think he got the gist of what happened last adventure, but
we found a strip club.
Mm-hmm. Think you do.
Because first we dealt with Doug, who was a tool.
The
Duty.
Yeah,
he is a legitimate salesman.
Yeah,
because we thought
quotes around every letter of that.
Yeah, because we heard that the Wookiee from Abe's ship was trying to find parts and talk to him.
Although he's a really crappy used ship salesman, but he was pretty much sticking to his guns as far as like not messing with transponder codes, even though he very clearly had like scrubbed a couple of ships pretty quickly and poorly.
Mm.
Right.
But he was definitely sticking to his guns and was like shooing us.
He's got scruples.
Yeah. We also kind of insulted his work after he was a tool. I got his arm though.
You did get his arm.
He had a mechanical arm, so I took it. We bought it.
Right, and then we went to the club where we had heard that another one of the crew had been harassing one of the dancers.
And she promised. She didn't really promise anything. She just said that we were going to do it, and it would be good to get rid of the people that were harassing her.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of whom, the leader of whom, is one of Ra's old crew.
Right.
So we were gonna waylay him by having our Twi'lek impersonate the dancer Twi'lek, and follow them back to their base, and or take them alive so that we could question them about where the base is, and then Robin got. Well, why don't you describe what happened, Abe?
Sorry, my son asked me something. I wanted to know where the box cutter was. That's a weird question. Well, so
It's not how you shave, Liam.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. So I clearly got up in a very attractive get-up. Smuggled my ass blaster in my butt cheeks and sauntered out, pretending to be a woman. And it went really well. And I sexified my old crewmate until he wanted to look into my eyes. And then I whispered sweet nothings of, where the hell's my ship? And then I shot him in the foot. And then I ran and got shot multiple times. And then I found myself face down in some dirt.
So instead of following them to their base or going with them to their base, we just killed them in the street right outside of the club.
I stunned one of them with my gun that only stuns. who is now with us in a hotel room.
Right.
We did get loot if anyone wants it. I got there's this heavy blaster rifle, which may be good for you, Rachel, if you want it.
Oh.
It doesn't have auto fire, but it has pierce, so it just
Mm.
ignores a couple soak.
Okay.
There is padded armor, which is light armor that has 2 soak. And there's a bunch of blaster pistols.
Ramen, how's your soak?
Ouch.
In that outfit, I don't think he has any.
Yeah, I'm still wearing a bikini. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
So
he had a
0 at the
soak
moment,
one.
but
What's
normally
your
2.
brawn? What's your brawn?
Oh, my
Okay.
brawn is
So-
1.
Yeah, so he had a Soka 1 while he was wearing his bikini.
So that's not an upgrade for you, or from your regular clothes.
No. Did I? I feel like I didn't take any of that soak into accountability. So
You-
I may actually be like at 10 hit points, but I'm just gonna assume I'm at 11.
Nah,
mean,
I took the soak into account.
Oh, okay, good. All right, good.
I don't have my armor built into my soak. That's okay.
I think your armor, your smuggler's coat, gives you like a defense, but it doesn't give you soak, right?
I think it may give him both.
Yeah,
Okay.
my smuggler's
But I'm
coat
not
is
sure.
totally worth it. So if we
I think
could
it makes
eventually affect the ship.
gives them like 1 soak and then a defense or something. That
Oh, nice.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's +1 soak and then I get a defense, so it puts me at 2 soak and 1 defense.
Well, it's all yours if you want it. Escher.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't get shot at, so I don't know why I would need it.
What's the damage and crit like on that heavy blaster?
It is. You can look it up in the library.
Oh, okay.
The library.
Library.
Yeah, I think it's just but it has a couple mods though. Actually, Dave, do you just want to shuffle that over to Rachel?
I can.
A DHX heavy blaster rifle. I cannot do that.
Thanks.
And Dane, do you have access to my character? Can you?
Yeah,
Give
it says
me
you
access
own it. It says it's owned by Seth. Try
Okay.
when you click on the little 3 people up in the right hand corner. Do you see your guy
Yeah.
in that box?
I don't.
You don't. Weird. Okay, hold on. Let me try
It just says create new characters.
clear owner. Do you see him now?
Yes.
There you go.
Cool.
You nailed it.
And I can take your regular heavy blaster rifle and break it down for parts
Okay. Let me see if I want to swap.
if you want to swap.
In the hotel room
No,
right
no,
now.
no.
Right now.
I
This is important.
can't do it. I can't do it here.
DHX heavy blaster. There it
I
is.
picture that all of you are just standing around talking while I'm just like
Just
slumped over awkwardly on the bed.
Exchanging stuff over
Like
Roslyn
2
Compton.
giant holes in my backside.
He's never not woken up.
All right.
It's probably fine.
It is in your inventory, Rachel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you give out XP? last
I did.
time?
You got 10
It's a
XP.
good- So the total should be what, 135?
That
That
sounds
was
great.
It's gonna be different for each of us
Yeah.
okay.
because we all started with different for our races.
Oh, right. No. Hopefully I'm not cheating.
Andy, did I give you my jacket to hold on to, or is it back on the ship?
I think it's. I didn't get it.
Fudge.
I think it's back on the ship.
You can only carry so much, man.
Yeah, Andy, I'll swap you my heavy blaster rifle. It's just a regular heavy blaster rifle.
Nice.
So you guys are welcome to do any role playing as you like, or any healing, or any other things in this downtime. Before the
Ow!
evening comes and Takoki returns.
You have how many critical hits, Abe?
2.
Let me see.
If maybe we get rid of one of those, that'd be great. Just saying.
Well, I'm gonna just assume that Escher was on the ship as his pet was going through, some biological life cycle that he wanted to observe, and then he got
Like that.
he got your a call over the comlink saying he needed some help, so he can show up now.
Sure.
Time to-
Some
Oh yeah,
Time to
you
bring
guys
my
want to
jacket.
roll? You guys want to roll destiny points?
Yes. Tell him to bring my jacket. My jacket. Bring my jacket.
You're unconscious.
Someone tell him to bring my jacket.
All right, so that's 1 for me.
How do I delete something from my inventory?
1, 2 for you.
Right
1,
click it.
2 for you.
The
Well,
force
don't-
die? I don't remember what.
Force
Action.
die. Yep. Force die.
Or is it just regular heavy rifle?
It's just a regular heavy blaster rifle.
Okay, I'll add it.
Ooh.
All right.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's a pretty good destiny pool.
Destiny.
Sure.
So yeah, I'll say you can bring Ra's stuff with you
Yeah. Yeah.
for you.
Someone thinks to mention it.
Yeah. That's so kind of you.
Would I know what Ra's stuff is? Just
Where did
grab-
you put it, Ra? I don't remember. Where
I
did
would.
you?
Grab.
I feel like I
did
would
you
have just
hide it,
like.
or did you just
I
put
don't
it
think I
in a
actually
bundle?
said. I
Fluff
would
it
have.
over
I
a
would have just.
chair.
Yeah. Right over the back of the captain's chair.
So I'll like grab your clothes and like the pillow from your bed and like a couple other things. Not really sure what you need. Dump it all in a pile.
Oh, we also got 3 stun grenades. So there's like a pile of weapons when you walk into this hotel room. There's a pile of like this new shiny like heavy blaster rifle with a scope that Cena's looking at right now. There's a pile of like 8 blaster pistols and 3 grenades. And this armor that's all just like lumped up in a pile with blood on it.
So like nothing special. That's what you're
I
saying.
don't know. I don't know if I would never make that kind of value judgment for you, Escher.
Just like normal everyday shit.
It's special to us.
I'm assuming he has some holes in him.
Looking at him, you can see that he's wearing some kind of leotard.
It's a sexy leotard.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Oh,
Cena finds it
is
sexy.
that why they shot him?
Yeah, so he kind of looks like that, only
Yep.
in a more masculine form.
Mm.
So there are
chest hair sticking through.
Yeah, exactly. There are singe marks, pretty much along his chest. And he seems he's been hit several times.
I'm also at
Scars
current
on his scars.
Scars on
wound
his
count.
Jeez.
So if I roll medicine, find me. Is that not showing up?
And I think your med pack gives you something for medicine checks.
Yeah, it's like once per day, right?
Stim pack is once per
Well.
day, and then a med pack gives you a boost, I think.
Yeah, doesn't your like medicine kit give you 1 free stim pack every scene or something?
I think so.
It's pretty good.
Interesting. Is there? If I like click my talent, should it tell me what they do or not?
The talent should have have the description when you click the little box next to it.
Some of them do.
Okay, there we go. That's right. So
It's
when I make a
privileged.
medicine check,
Yeah.
you heal 1 additional
Heals
rank of
and-
surgeon. Okay.
Medical
Okay.
difficulty. Current wounds exceed wound threshold. Is that true? Abe?
I'm sorry. What?
Do your current wounds exceed your wound threshold?
I'm at 11 out of 11.
Yeah. Okay. So the difficulty is going to be 3 purple.
Use a force point.
Stim packs. So you can use a stim pack to let him recover 5 wounds immediately.
Mm.
That will lessen your difficulty a little bit.
Sure. Does it look like that will be
That would put me
necessary?
at 6
Or,
out
I
of
mean,
11.
Yeah, so if you use a stim pack, he would be down to 6 wounds out of his 11 total.
Sure.
Drop the difficulty
It
a
looks
little
bad
bit.
enough.
Yep,
That
so.
doesn't look bad. All right, so I drag. Sorry, it's been a little bit. If I drag the dice, it'll just roll them.
You can
Or
actually.
do I put together my table again?
So we'll start by saying you use the stim pack. So the stim pack looks
Okay.
like just a little syringe. So you can
Sure.
describe to me how that looks when you use that on him.
Yeah. Well, take a look at some of the wounds. Gingerly pull aside the leotard in a couple spots, and sigh. Look through the bag. Pull out a syringe with bright blue liquid in it. Jam it in his shoulder,
Okay.
like a baby getting a shot.
Abe, with a gasp, you become conscious again. But you're feeling wrecked.
Oh, hey! Did she see it?
You didn't stick to the plan.
But did she see it? Is she around?
She didn't even ask about you.
Oh, hey, Asher. Is that my jacket?
You're not better. Way better.
Can you give me my jacket, please?
You didn't stick to the fucking plan.
I mean, it was a plan. Can I my jacket? I just want my jacket.
Throws it at him.
You're gonna tear open your.
I grab the jacket, and from one of the inside bottle pockets, I pull out a bottle of whiskey, and then it's just
All right.
You're
Go
not
ahead.
supposed to make uppers and downers.
Go ahead and take 1 from your wounds.
Yeah.
One toward your wounds.
Damn it.
But you can gain 3 strain.
All right. So, Doc, anything you can do about? That's a hole. That's a hole right there in my leg.
Oh, so now you want me to do something about it?
So if you want to try to heal some of his wounds, Escher, you can roll me a medicine check. The difficulty will be 2 purple, now that he is
All right.
half of his threshold.
Remind me how to put together this dice pool.
Okay, so in your character sheet, you should have a skills tab on the right-hand side.
Yep.
You're
Got
gonna
that.
double-click the little dice symbol next to the medicine skill
Okay.
to add it to the pool.
There
Now
it
you can
goes.
see it on the
Okay.
bottom. And then you're going to double-click the difficulty die, the purple die, once, and then once again.
All right.
There
Cool.
we go.
Thank you.
Bingo bango. All right, so I believe. Get back to the medicine rules.
I think it's 2 wounds.
So
2
Escher starts taking a look at this gaping hole in your leg. Says, "Here, give me that to the whiskey."
I mean, well, to your health, Doc. And I hand it to him.
And takes a long swig of it. And then starts patching you up.
All right, so let's see here. Abe.
Blaster wounds are supposed to self-cauterize, but it doesn't look like this one did, and it seemed to have grazed one of the bones. So you're probably going to be a little bit weaker on that leg for a while, more prone to fractures and things
So
like
Abe,
that.
you regain from his roll. You regain 2 wounds. So you take your current wounds down to 5.
An
then
additional
you also
one
got
from my
2
talent.
strain. Oh, and an additional one from your
Hell
talent.
yeah!
Noisy noise. And then you your strain is down to 0. with his
Hell
two.
yeah!
But as of right now, your critical injuries are remaining.
Oh
You
shit!
seem to have two rather serious wounds that you described, Escher, that are causing him to kind of limp, and there seems to be some radiating pain and effects from them.
Yeah, you're gonna want to not get shot for quite some time until this heals.
Maybe if you stick to the plane, you'll get shot less.
I mean, you told me to protect the girl. I felt guilty. I mean, did you at least get her number?
She'll be by tomorrow morning. She's gonna take us down to the Bowels.
Oh yeah. Oh, to the bowels.
Where you'll
Okay.
probably get shot. Wait, we're gonna walk around someplace called the Bowels? That's not sanitary. This is gonna get infected.
Yeah, it's like the shit part of the city. I mean, not like this part of the city is even any better.
You're basically taking an open wound and you're gonna rub shit in it. Don't do that.
I mean, my jacket's pretty long, and I'm gonna carefully, gingerly get up. I got
could
two
steal-
jackets.
I could put some sealant over those wounds.
Yeah, you can put some sealant over the wounds.
I hold up my goo gun.
I mean, Doc, that seems good, right?
That's the mechanical equivalent of shit.
Oh, okay. No, H3. I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, Doc, will you take a look at this if you're done with him? And she will walk over. She'll grab the whiskey out of whoever's hand it is in and take a swig, and she'll like pull her armor up, and she's got a blaster wound in her side.
She's kind of been holding her side, but has not really, looked too much
I'll
in pain.
Get to work on you two. Did you also not follow the plan?
I follow the plan
And why did you get shot?
because he fucked the plan. Saved his life. Saved his ass.
I mean, I don't know that
It
actually
was his
happened.
leg that was injured, not his ass.
Yeah, my ass was great, and I bend over and I smack my ass.
Shikari, the plan was to keep someone
Probably
alive.
hurts your leg to do that.
Oh God!
She just like takes another swig and then gestures with her thumb over her shoulder to the unconscious guy in the corner.
I hope he isn't worthless. You
what's
were
the-
the only one that had information.
He shot me.
What's
I got
the
pissed.
difficulty for working on?
Okay, so let's look at Cena. So we're doing Cena's wounds right now.
Yeah, I have 7 wounds out of 15.
7 out of 15. Okay, so
15.
less than half would be
How do I improve that?
equal to half or less than half. It should be an easy check, so it should just be 1 purple.
One.
Medicine was 1 purple.
Oh shit!
Boom!
Oh, hell
All right.
yeah.
So let's say that first of all, he healed 4 wounds. Cena.
Woo!
+1.
+1 for the talent.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh,
Plus 1 for the
hell
town.
yeah.
Nice.
I only have 2 left.
And we'll just get rid of all your strain
Oh.
Yeah,
with that triumph. How's that sound?
that sounds amazing.
So, watching
and your
Escher, he
spine seems a little out of place, and he just like popped it.
with his
Oh shit, that's been bothering me for weeks. Thanks.
chiropractic training.
Like swings her arms around, like jumps up and down a little. That's
Yeah.
man, that's nice.
Abe, you notice, and H3 you notice as well, though it doesn't mean as much to you, but you notice that Cena, though she seemed to have been injured pretty badly, she is holding just astonishingly still as the doc prods and fixes the wounds that she has, as opposed to you, Ramen, who squirmed a lot and said, "Ow!"
How dare you? I feel like I wouldn't have done that at all. And I wince over in the corner to look at the other guy, and every time I walk, I'm like, oh.
Should I heal him as well, or did he
So you
get
can
what he
attempt to,
deserves?
you can also attempt to heal Ra's critical injury,
Oh,
but
yes,
it's going to
please.
take some time. You can only
That's
heal
fine, we
one.
Okay.
and it's going to take some time. But
We got a day, right?
you got a night at least.
Yeah,
Well,
you've got all the time.
I meant the other person in the room. Who's
Oh
in
no,
this.
I got this guy.
Oh, you're gonna heal him?
Yeah, I'll get him. Is there anything I can restrain him with?
I want to see this.
Before Rod gets out of bed, H3 just like puts a hand on his shoulder in like not a hurtful way, but in a like I weigh 400 pounds and you're not getting up unless I let you kind of way.
It's like trying to stand up with a just a rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a metal
Not
piston.
pushing you down, but holding. Yeah, there's a wall keeping you from standing.
A metal piston arm is just holding your shoulder. You should let the professional do his work.
I mean, I guess you're right. Well, here, and I toss my binders at H3 because apparently I have those.
How about
Very
that?
binders that you were bound with.
Are
Oh,
they?
that's right, son of a bitch.
I was gonna say, are they like fur lined?
Yes, they are.
I
I
you
kind
decided they were.
I look at them longingly, and I toss them at you, and then I hand you one of my booster blues because I don't know anything about medicine, and I say, hit him with this, see if he wakes up.
Oh my god.
You should bind him first, though.
Okay.
Can I see that?
You know what? H3 doesn't even. H3 just hands whatever this vial of stuff is that.
It's like a can. It's like a spray paint can.
Yeah, it's like a
spray paint can.
it's like you were to huff
Got
spray
it.
paint.
You huff it.
Yeah,
What's like?
Is it the
it's
same
Starship
color
paint,
the unicorn
basically.
was? Is it the same pink color the unicorn was?
Yeah, it might
Probably.
be.
Yep.
I just hand it to Escher.
What's the value of that?
Roll your underworld, Escher, and the difficulty is going to be a. Well, how much have you interacted with the other world other than these degenerates?
Not that much. I'm
Okay,
untrained.
so I'm going to say it's a hard difficulty.
Did you say that out loud, or were you just wondering?
So,
wondering.
all that you can see from it is it seems to be a can of paint of some kind.
Okay. I don't think there's any medical value to this.
No,
whatsoever.
there is. You
I
just
think it's drugs.
shoot it up his nose. He'll wake up.
I'll be okay.
No, not your nose. His nose.
Abe, you know exactly what it is and what it does, or why smugglers or space jockeys tend to use it.
Right.
Yeah, it'll, boost some effects. Maybe it'll wake him up. Get him on edge, and then you beat the crap out of him and figure out where my ship is. And I pout and drink some more whiskey.
I just pat Ramen on the head a couple times and I stand up.
Ow.
He is now unconscious. I would like to repair myself, if that's all right. Try to repair my strain. With my tool.
Yes,
It's
I guess.
higher difficulty to do it on myself, but
it is a higher difficulty. Yes.
my
And
zero.
You don't have an emergency repair patch or anything like that, do you?
I used to. I think I used it.
Yeah.
You
And
want some help with
your
that?
wounds are what?
My wounds are at 0.
Wounds are at 0, but you're trying to fix your strain. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Pay attention. Okay. And your strain is. What is your current strain? Trey
out of 12.
That's easy peasy. So easy difficulty.
And I think it's an additional 1 for
Yeah.
mechanics on yourself. I think medicine is an extra 2 on yourself, but
Adds
mechanics.
a difficulty. Doesn't upgrade it, right?
Right.
I better check. Just make sure.
And my new utility arm adds a blue for me.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Would increase the difficulty of the medicine check by 2. You're correct. So it would be a 3 difficulty to repair yourself.
I think that's medicine. Is it for mechanics as well?
I think so. It's essentially the same thing.
Okay. For some reason, I
Yeah.
thought mechanics wasn't as much of an increase. But all right, do it.
Oh no! If you hold on, if you have something. Oh wait, here we go.
It's been a while.
It's
It's been a while.
Checks based on the same guidelines and difficulty ranges as their medicine-based equivalencies. All of the guidelines, rules, medicine checks also applies to management of skilled droids, with the exception that the droid using mechanics to heal himself only increase the difficulty by 1 rather than 2. Look at you, Andy, with your vast storage of knowledge.
That is the nicest way you've ever called me a nerd.
Boom! Done and done,
Well,
son.
Only the advantage actually helps me get rid of strains. So
Yeah. So, I mean, with the Triumph, you can just erase the strain if you want. Or
nice.
you can do, yep.
I'll do that. So this new mechanical arm just goes about like starting to patch holes in him and spot weld some things.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
You're real good at what you do. The hell were you
Alright.
doing on that shithole planet hiding out?
Yeah, no one would give me a write off.
Huh. I owe you one.
I guess so.
Are you gonna try the critical?
So, Doc, this
Can I-
gaping hole in my leg. Just saying.
He actually wanders over to the third person who's laying on the bed.
Yep.
Do I have to make a roll to see how they're doing,
Sure.
or without like actually trying to fix them up, just to like look
Just
them
to
over?
see how they're doing.
Yeah.
You can tell that they are just knocked
Okay, they're
knocked
just
out.
unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious.
Seemed like they were hit by a stun blaster or something.
Yes. Yes. They yeah, it just looks like he's been hit by a stun blaster.
Okay. Actually, I would like to have spent my XP for the next level in Surgeon, so everyone I healed heals another one. Just wanted to make sure I defined it
another
to make
wound.
sure.
Off
Yep,
you
because it's for each rank.
Hell yeah.
Y'all seem to get shot often.
I spent my points so I could pull out my gun and put it away without actually taking maneuver.
So that you can shoot first, even better.
Even shootier.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend
Still
points of
end up-
bronze.
So,
I mean, all in all, I'm doing pretty good minus the 2 criticals.
yep. All right. So after he checks this guy, make sure. Yeah, but only if you promise. Once I do, you lay down and you don't get back up again.
You think they have room
until
service
tomorrow
here?
morning.
Maybe we get some food. You know, food
Sure,
brought up.
someone can find you some food. Or if
All
you want to
right.
do that first, go for it. But
No.
I'll pick you up afterwards.
I'll just be on the bed. It's fine. Let's be right here.
I
So
can go get food.
it's true.
Like real food. On like a Womp Rat burger. I don't know.
I don't think that qualifies as real food.
Escher, you can see that he has two more severe wounds. One is a 2 severity, and the other one is a 1 severity. So one's a 2 difficulty, and the other one's a 1 difficulty.
Hey,
You
why
can
is
only
it
take care of
mad?
one of them,
I didn't wear anything to a fight.
but
I'll try to take care of it too.
One's pretty rough too.
Use a force. Use a force.
Boom.
Oh
Nah.
shit!
Gonzo.
So my 2's gone.
Your 2 is gone.
Oh hells yeah!
Magic doctor.
It's a real doctor.
Where have you been?
Is to be good at something.
Okay, there. I only got
So
one.
you take a med pack. He put some quick hardening braces on your chest underneath your vest or your shirt and your coat to kind of keep you from
Oh,
you know,
ow,
injuring
ow,
it more. But your other wound, the one to your leg, is still bugging you, and you'll have to
Look,
wait until
You can't. I understand you're a hardened drug user, but your body can't handle any more stim tonight. So I'm just gonna have to work on your leg later.
I guess that's fine. Do I owe you something? I don't think you. Wait, you know what? Just keep the booster blue. That's yours. That's yours right there. Could come in handy.
take it.
Oh.
You can take it, Escher, right from the chat there.
I don't think I want it.
Are you sure? Really heightens your senses sometimes.
Maybe I should hold on to it just so you don't take it.
I've got another one. That's fine. You keep that one.
Well,
Let's
then
see.
I definitely should, because you'd probably take both.
So don't you want to chrome up?
Everyone's doing it.
No, I don't think you owe me anything. Just when you finally decide to leave this rock, maybe I can leave with you.
Oh no, you're coming with us.
This isn't exactly the destination I had in mind.
I mean, they might be able to maybe survive. I'm good at taking a blaster bullet or two. It'd be
No, you're
kind of
not.
nice to. Okay, H3's right.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at it. I gotta find knee pads or something.
You'd think with all your practice, you would have gotten better at it.
Okay, I just usually kill him in the first shot. I'm not used to a long. I'm gonna take a nap.
Wait,
And
That's
why
the
do you
best.
need knee pads?
it protects the. I don't know. Okay, I'm distracted because that is what it says I am, and I feel like knee braces or pads.
Do
just
you
afraid.
recall
Okay.
that H3 looted some padded armor off of
I
his
Whoa!
ring rack?
Holy shit! Could I put that on?
I think he's going to shock everyone. It's probably better if he rests.
True story though. Can I wear padded armor and my jacket?
I don't.
Damn it,
Yeah, I
Dane!
think you can. However, I don't think that the soak stacks.
You
That's
just
fine.
look
I believe you
hilarious.
take the higher you take the higher soak, but you would still have the ability of your smuggler's jacket.
And
to
what was
hide stuff.
the armor?
Padded?
Padded
I'm
armor is
gonna
a
look
soak.
that up while you guys are
A library?
padded armor.
Yeah,
If
you're gonna
you
figure out
if
the loot.
you yeah if you give it freely, H3 I will move it.
Oh yeah,
to
it's
your-
all in a pile.
Yeah.
Although when H3 talked about going to get some food, he started to like bundle up the pile of loot in a sheet.
God.
Like a knapsack? Are you
Yep.
a hobo?
Yep.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I was going to take this back to the ship and then get food.
Oh.
Do you want anything from the ship?
No.
Would you like a refreshment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will anyone be looking for you after this?
One of them got away.
Oh, you didn't kill them all?
I'll go with him.
I didn't kill any of them.
I figure I killed
That's
a
right.
couple.
Left guy got the F out of there.
I'll go with him just in case.
I mean, he's the only one who's not injured. I'm less worried about him.
H3 just nods.
I feel fucking awesome. I haven't felt this good in forever.
If they come here,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
What if that guy wakes up? Did you put those handcuffs on him yet?
oh, I give the handcuffs to Escher too.
Zeta will get the handcuffs and go and handcuff the unconscious person to like the bathroom sink.
Okay. He is bound to the wall and cannot escape from the binders.
All right.
He's still
Um,
unconscious.
Yeah, and she will stay to guard the
Yep.
to guard Raw.
I'll take my bundle of all of the guns we looted in a sheet over
Right.
my shoulder, and I will start carrying it towards the shipyard, loading dock, whatever.
Good. And you are okay. So you're heading to the ship, Andy.
I'm gonna head to the ship, and then I'm gonna pick up some food and bring it back.
Right.
During this conversation, Ra has completely stripped out of his stripper outfit, buck ass naked to the world, and just has been slowly putting on the rest of his clothes.
You said you weren't gonna move.
Well, I don't want to wear this the whole time. I mean, unless you think it looks okay. I don't think it looks okay.
It looks fine. You're convalescing. Who cares what you look like?
I mean, I do. It's a whole thing. I'm a ship captain. I'm taking this off.
Of what ship?
Did you sound like a cat? That was crazy.
You can change in the morning. You shouldn't move that.
And I'm gonna just grab a blanket and roll over.
All right. Are you guys gonna do anything else in the hotel? Are you gonna attempt to wake this guy?
Cena's gonna not planning on questioning them until Ra is like conscious and able to do it because she doesn't even know what to ask or like any, yeah. So
Okay.
her plan is just kind of like make sure the guy is like stable and not dying.
Yep.
And then just get some rest and question him when Ra's conscious.
And Escher, are you doing anything else other than tending wounds and such?
Yeah, and making sure Ra doesn't like reopen any wounds.
Okay.
Seems like a full-time job at this point.
It kind of is, yeah.
All right. Then I'm going to horizontal wipe to H3, who is walking through Junk Fort Station. You arrive at the hangar where you left your ship. The station is is quiet. It seems like a lot of the activity of the day has died down in the wee hours of the night. You head over to the ship and are able to deposit your items.
Hell yeah!
As you walk out of the ship, let's see here.
I lock it behind me.
Sounds good. All right, let's see here.
Oh no!
I want to get another drink, but I'm afraid that you're about to kill everyone.
Oh no! Just me, Abe.
Just H3.
It's fine.
What are you doing here?
Why are you shooting me?
I was beginning to love.
Okay.
Why are
So-
you doing this, Dane?
As you walk out of the ship, H3,
Huh?
a strange feeling comes over you. Your servos
Oh no.
just lock up,
Okay.
No.
and you become immobilized. And your chassis kind of stiffens with your arms by your side and mid walk, and as you're standing in front of the lowered entry ramp, out of the shadows steps a silhouette, and the silhouette looks humanoid. It's holding up one hand. It seems to be hooded, and on its shoulder, it appears to have what look like ears growing out of its shoulder. Long pointy ears. As it steps into the light, you see that it's actually a human, and the human is wearing a hood And sorry, I'm trying to find him here. Just organize my shit. There he is. And on his shoulder is a curious-looking creature
It's like
with long
goddamn lizard
ears.
monkey.
No, but it is a strange-looking creature you haven't seen before. It has short fur and little beady eyes and long ears, and seems to be making a purring sound. The organic is looking at you just with a unreadable face, unreadable expression on his face. And he walks up to you, and as he walks up to you, you are still unable to move for some odd reason.
Okay.
Looking at you, he
I speak.
no, actually you cannot. Your voice, your what is it called, vocabulator or whatever it is, seems to be seized up as well. He steps up to you and just gently runs a hand across your chest where the little hero tag is, and just ever so slightly moves his hand across, and then looks up to you into your optical receptors and says, "What are you?" And then he kind of looks to the side of your chassis, looks to the other side of the chassis under the arms and everything like that. Again, holds his hand. This time he touches your chassis and holds his hand on it for several seconds. As he does this, a noise comes from his left side, a rattle, and you can see that the attendant to the hangar bay has started to enter. He gives a quick look to it and then runs off into the shadows again. A couple of seconds pass, and all of a sudden your servos release, and you're able to move again.
Okay. H3 will hastily close the ramp to the ship and lock it before he does anything else.
Okay.
And then he will stand there for a long time, just scanning around.
Okay.
In sort of security mode.
Yep.
Just his head on a swivel, just scanning the entire room.
Okay. So you spend a long time scanning the room, maybe an hour or so, just kind of standing like a sentinel by the ship and just scanning the room. But there appears to be no sign of this character.
Sure. You want me to roll my 1 dice in perception?
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, yeah, but yeah,
Long before I'm sure long before the hour, I realize our communicators actually are pretty much, they have a pretty long range, right?
Yeah, they would be easy to reach within the space station. Yeah.
Okay. Probably after just a couple minutes of staying there, H3 would radio to not Ramen.
Why? Come on. I won't jump out of bed and try to find you.
Rest. Doctor said so. Not Cena, because she'll yell at me. Yet still radio Escher.
Bleep, bleep. Your handheld comlink is starting to chitter.
I should take this. Don't move.
I was. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Just say you go ahead.
I was accosted at the ship by someone who has a control device over droids.
Oh, sorry, Andy. You also took 3 strain to your system.
No!
Sweet.
Is that H3?
I
Did you
just
find my stuff?
He didn't say anything about your stuff. Hold on.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay. Are you damaged?
I am not, but I was not in control.
Is this a medical question?
I don't know who this was, and I am telling you so that you can be careful. They have a cat. No, they have some kind of animal on their shoulder. I would like to give a as precise a description of this creature as I can to Escher.
Escher, you may roll me a xenology intelligence check, and the
Sweet.
difficulty will be a, let's say, a 3.
Get it?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
He is, in his logical description and detailed description, he is describing a loath cat.
Can you spell it?
Lothcat.
Oh man, is that what my balls are made out of?
They're not balls.
In
You
my
have
ship?
loath cat paws.
No, I'm pretty sure it was balls. That was specific.
Oh. Well, those are pretty friendly. Just have
They
to
are.
watch out for the teeth.
I could not move or speak.
Oh. So you didn't get to pet it?
No.
Okay. That's too bad.
I will come back soon. And then I spend the next hour scanning.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, we'll
H3's version of being freaked out.
we're going to wipe back to the rest of the crew. H3, do you still plan to get food and stuff? Are you just going to take a little bit longer because you're scanning, or are you just going to stand guard all night?
No, I don't think he's going to stand guard all night, but I think he will. He will forget about the food because it's canon. H3 forgets things a lot.
Yep.
So yeah, by the time he's watching, he's going to just come straight back.
Yep. So several hours have passed already. You guys have kind of just been hanging out, resting, trying to just heal up a little bit. And H3 arrives. It's been about probably 4 hours.
Yeah, H3 just comes in as quietly as H3 can come in.
Yeah, I assumed that Ra just fell asleep and now.
I have 3 agility though. I mean, I can be pretty quiet.
All right, Abe, roll your perception.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
what's your vigilance?
Good. It's I guess not. It's 2.
2. Okay, and then Andy, roll a stealth against his 2 difficulty.
Sure.
Is this a vigilance check?
It's just he's trying to stealth past your vigilance.
But is it a vigilance check?
No, it's not like it's not a.
Damn it! I want to use all my things.
I know. So yeah, he comes in pretty quietly, but you got 2 threats there. What are they? They can be superficial, but
strain.
You're gonna take 2 strain. Okay.
I think it makes sense. H3's more freaked out than is visible.
Yep. What's your vigilance, Cena?
It is. I think vigilance. Oh no, it's only 1.
It's only 1. Okay, so
One
I'm just gonna say that was for both you guys.
Okay.
And you were able to sneak in. So.
Shh, I just got him to fall asleep.
For like a whole hour, I've been talking about nothing but Womp Rat Burger and their famous Galaxy restaurants.
It's the special sauce that gets you.
Oh, it's so good. I just can't wait to just sink my mouth in it.
H3 just gives Escher a thumbs up, and he just stands right by the door as it closes.
He just freezes where he was.
Yep.
All right.
He stops right at the door and just gives him a thumbs up.
So, Andy, you can kind of go into low power mode, and I will say that everybody gets to rest and can recover. So let's say 2 strain, 2 additional strain if you have any. And the morning comes with an alarm that's set in the actual Junk Fort motel because there's no actual way of discerning what time it is other than a alarm clock. So it chimes, awakening all of you.
Do we heal any wounds just by sleeping, or is it
I
only
think so.
1 per day.
1 per day? Okay.
1 per day. Yep. So
Does that
you
mean
can
I get another
take
one?
Yep, you can take another one.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, H3 basically, other than lowering his arm from the thumbs up, he hasn't moved all night.
So Abe, you awaken. You're feeling much better than you were before, but not quite 100%.
And starving.
And starving. Yep. No food going. And Cena,
Sure.
you're feeling pretty good now.
Yeah, I have 0 strain and 1 wound.
Yep.
Fucking awesome.
Doing fucking fine.
Did you guys eat all the food when I passed out?
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool if you did. I don't. It's fine. I'm just had like a
H3, you
whole
were
bottle
gonna
of whiskey.
bring back food, and you didn't.
Wait, you didn't even bring back food?
No.
I mean, sorry. I mean, I'm a little cranky too. Probably because I've been eating all night. It's fine.
I meant for that to be a double no. You've never heard him repeat himself.
Yep. Something's off. Something's weird with H3.
H3, what gives, man? No food, and you stand in the corner the whole night. What's up with that?
Someone on this station has some sort of a droid control.
I mean, this is kind of a, a rough place. How?
A universal droid control. These things are very rare and illegal. Someone that can control without first linking with a droid
Or a restraining bolt.
or a restraining bolt.
What do you mean?
What? Where did you? What
Outside of our ship.
happened?
Last night?
An organic, an older human with a cat.
Well, a wolf cat. It's not quite the same thing as cat.
Wait, there was somebody at our ship last night, and you just ate shit when you came back?
Yes.
I mean, in his defense, he's kind of learned from me, and I'm not really the best. So, what's this guy look like?
I pull out my he pulls out his hand and a panel opens up on his forearm and a little holographic projection pops up from my data pad that's installed there.
Okay. Go ahead. I'll say you weren't able to record
Sure.
an image of him unless you want to use a light side point. I will allow that. Boom. Okay.
So what if someone recognizes him?
Maybe like
So-
instinctively I turned it on as I felt myself freezing.
Yeah, that's what we'll say. I like that.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, so you guys see a holographic image of this guy. He looks kind of rough and tumble. His clothing is kind of shredded and patched. And he's growing a thick hobo beard. And there's a loath cat just kind of blinking and ears twitching over his eyes. And you can see him kind of lean forward toward the holo cam. And he just whispers as he runs his hand, or you assume he's running his hand over somewhere on H3's chassis, his chest probably. He whispers, "What are you?" And then you can see that he's kind of just inspecting H3. He hears a clank off to his left and then disappears from the holovid.
Escher leans in. It says female, middle-aged, in pretty good shape.
I don't think it works like that, Doc. I mean, there's a strip club like literally down the block. I'm just
You can see that the description you just gave is not the description of the guy that was in the in the video.
Got it.
Dane, is there anything about this guy that's like markings or anything that like jumps out at me from my underworld dealings?
Nothing that you can see. Yeah, his clothing is very kind of simple, but looks like it's been worn and has gone through just kind of hell. It's very just torn and patchwork.
Did he take something? Did he get on the ship?
He left when the harbor attendant was coming.
So he just talked to you.
He touched my chest, and he didn't take any. No, he didn't go on the ship.
Think he was going to try to steal you?
She's just quiet.
I mean, we can't let that stand. So we got to find this guy and deal with him.
Or we could just find your ship and then get out of here.
I mean, yeah.
At that point, you guys hear a buzz on the door panel.
I pull my Leku
Screen
back,
kind of just blinks.
straighten him up, hide the bullet hole in my leg.
I step out of the way of the door.
Okay.
To let someone else answer it.
I
Pull it
stand
in.
heroically by the bed.
As like start to stand, I like wave a finger at you and I'll move to the door.
Cena like loosely slings her heavy blaster over her shoulder, and then goes and opens the door.
Okay. You actually go to the panel, and there's a video hail. You answer it and are greeted by Kokoki's face, and she kind of looks through the. She looks at the camera, and she says, "Well, well, well! Look who's awake! You're looking dashing as ever."
What?
Well, I'm here to fill my end of the bargain. Are you all healed and ready to go?
Give us 10, and I hang up.
Okay.
Hey, we ever talked to that guy asleep in the bathroom?
No, that's why I said give us 10.
Oh. Are you good at like? I mean, I don't want to offend you, but like, are you good at interrogating people?
I mean, you ask the questions, I'll make him talk.
I mean, I guess I can do that. You want to wheel him over? I mean, I guess I could get up if you want me to get up.
So if I do another medicine check today,
Mhm.
can I do another medicine check and get that other wound on?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you were a fair DM. For the love of God.
I could say, well, you won't be able to get the critical injury.
Damn it.
Because
Okay.
that takes a good amount of time.
I'm
and
still
you told
sitting
her
at 2
10
points,
minutes.
though.
But you can try to take care of the rest of those wounds after
Okay.
seeing how they kind of naturally healed overnight.
Yep. What's the difficulty for that? Just one?
1, yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Boom. Awesome. Other than a weird, gross hole in my leg, I'm good.
Yeah,
Great.
other than a little limp, Abe, you're feeling pretty good.
All right.
Not too much stupid last night.
Yeah, we should probably eat something, though, just for the record.
Probably before you get shot again.
I mean, there's no guarantee that I'm going to get shot again. It's fine. All right, let's go talk to this guy.
Well,
Are we gonna invite her or the person at the door in, or are they just gonna stand outside
Hey, her has a
awkwardly?
name.
Nah, I told her give us 10. She'll wait. While Escher was looking at Raw's leg, though, for those couple of minutes, Cena walks over to H3 and quietly says, "It's fucked up what happened to you. You'll
I'm
feel
feeling real
better.
bad for you.
You'll feel better if you kill something today." You should be in control of your own life. And if you can't be, well then take someone else's. It helps a little bit.
How?
I don't know. Numb the pain for a minute.
That doesn't sound like helping.
It works.
Are you an example of how it works?
You're right. Don't listen to me. She walks away.
All right, so the crony, one of Rigrec's crony, who is a Clatuinian, he is currently binder cuffed to the sink in the bathroom, just kind of slumped against the floor. Still unconscious. You must have hit him pretty hard because he's still out.
I blasted him with a reverse tractor beam.
Yeah, he did go flying.
Wow.
Cena splashes some water on his face and pats his cheeks a little bit.
All right.
Hey,
He
wake the
just
fuck
kind of
up.
goes. And he's still out.
Oh shit.
I just hit him with the drugs.
Can I make a medicine check to wake him up?
Sure.
I mean, I guess
What's
if you want to do it that
difficulty
way.
on that?
Difficulty will be let's do 3. Well, let's do 2. I'm gonna say 2. He recovered some strain overnight. Okay. The advantages will do the strain though. So
Okay.
so yeah, I'm gonna say you take a little adrenaline shot out of your med kit.
Sure.
And just kind of stick it into his arm, and he goes, and he's breathing really fast, but he's awake.
Listen. Answer his questions, and I won't hit you. And then we'll leave you tied up here for the day. And at some point, somebody will find you, and you can go free.
Roll your. Are you try? Is that a intimidation-ish type deal?
I think she
roll
was
your
being nice to
coercion,
him.
and difficulty is just a 1 purple.
I think that's her charm.
What do I have? It's not actually intimidation. It's
Coercion.
coercion.
Coercion, yeah, sorry.
I'm not great at that.
And
That's
the
fine. And you saw
difficulty is 1,
one.
just purple.
Okay.
If only you could coordinate someone to death.
Damn.
Okay. He said he looks at you, then looks at Ra, then looks at Escher, then looks at you, then looks at Ra, then looks at
I
Escher,
wave.
and then looks back to you, and says, "I'll tell you whatever you want. Just don't do to me what you did to the others."
We'll see. She kind of like stands up and takes a step back and just kind of like cracks her knuckles and flexes her claws a little bit and just stands there and looks intimidating.
So, your friend Regrec, looking for his hideout, looking for his friends. I mean, you're not his friend anymore. You want to live. I'm looking for his friends. Where's he hang out?
I roll your charm, Abe. It's a simple difficulty, but I want you to take 1 setback because he keeps glancing over at Cena and just is kind of stuttering every time he looks over at her. So simple check meaning no difficulty, but add a setback die to it.
I will also say, and you can tell me this isn't possible, but I would have put my sociable clothing kit with underlining under something protection
Okay.
to suck up. I would have given it to H3, knowing that we would go in, so it's on the ship.
Okay.
So I'm not wearing it. That's
That's
my
fine.
point.
Okay. So he kind of glances to Cena, but then you kind of snap at him and say, hey, back here. And then, sorry, what did you ask him again?
Where's his hideout?
Okay.
Where's his friends?
Hideout. You mean the storage container where Rigrek, where we stayed there.
What an... He was always the idiot. Yeah, his storage container. Where's that at?
It's up here on the upper level. It's right behind the cantina. You have to go around the corner. The entrance is a little hard to find.
Well, make it easy for me.
It's a panel. It kind of looks like the wall to the hull to the ship that's welded on there.
Seeing as that you might be the only survivor, how many more friends he's got in there?
You killed all of them.
Oh.
You killed all of them. And he points to Cena. And
For the record, I killed one of them.
Back toward the wall.
Maybe
Cena
two of them.
shrugs. And Cena will actually walk out of the bathroom at that point.
Okay.
Look. She'll let you be. She'll let you be, and we'll let you live. But Regrak used to run with some friends of mine, and I'm looking for him.
Damn.
Friends.
You keep getting
Oh, you mean his old crew?
Yep, his old crew.
Yeah, they're still here somewhere. I don't know where though. Rigrek doesn't really hang around with them much anymore.
Pull up my gun.
Oh no! What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean you don't know where they're at?
Hold on. Are you talking?
I mean, I was.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I think I lost you for a second. So, last I heard is you pulled out your gun.
Oh, I pulled out my gun and I said, I don't know, something like, "What do you mean he doesn't hang out with them?"
He said he ditched his crew a while ago. Said they weren't worth following anymore. Too dangerous. He started. That's how we started our gang here.
Why are they too dangerous? What happened?
I don't know. Idiots. Said that they were just digging themselves a larger hole. Said he decided to stay here on Junkfort. He seemed like a pretty tough guy, and that's why we followed him.
I mean, he was tough. Not anymore. So, you don't know where his friends are? His old crew?
I think he said they found some kind of holdup in the Bowels. He never said where. And I don't think he's ever gone down there since they got here.
I mean, look, and I'm going to lean in a little closely. You seem like a nice guy. I want to leave you here. But she wants to punch you in the face. So if I walk out of here...
Ask you to look at Cena out the door.
If I walk out here and just say he doesn't know anything, I feel like it's a losing battle.
Listen, the hideout, our hideout, the storage container, there's some gear in there.
I stare at him for a really long time.
I mean, it's not much. Maybe a couple blasters, some attachments, some just general gear. But listen, that's all I know.
H3's head just like pokes around the door jam. Did you say attachments?
I did. He did say attachments.
Oh, the head just recedes back.
Look, I'm not. I'm a really easygoing guy. I'm gonna leave you one of mine. I start poking around in my jacket pockets. I guess I only have half a bottle left. Here's some cerulean whiskey. Here's 40 credits. And we're gonna leave you tied up here. We'll let someone know in a couple of days. But in the meantime, take care of my binders, will you?
You can't just leave me here. I'll starve.
Hey,
No, you got whiskey. You'll be fine.
hey, you know anybody who's got a weird ass little monkey lizard?
Monkey lizard.
I don't know. She's seeing things.
David, how big is it that I've been seeing? Is it like humanoid size or is it like little pet?
So yeah, it's Salacious Crumb, the little guy that hangs on Jabba's tail and goes.
Okay. All right. So little.
That's a monkey
Okay.
lizard. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I just get up after putting 40 credits down and the half bottle of whiskey, and I just walk out.
Okay. He says, I mean, now that you mention it, I have seen one of those things. It hangs around all over the place. It just watches people. It's creepy. But it feels like when I turn to look at it again, it's gone.
Cena walks into the bathroom and like hunkers down right in front of him.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep talking.
You're not gonna kill me, are you?
No, keep talking.
I mean, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist or anything, but I could have sworn that little thing was following us. Maybe following Rigrek.
When's the first time you saw it?
Well, when Rigrek came up to the upper levels and started looking for cronies. In fact, the first time I met him, I thought I saw one over his shoulder, but when I looked back, it wasn't there. The other guys thought I was crazy.
Also for Lord, like.
All right.
Gonna kill me, are you?
Nah. She walks away.
You can't just leave me here.
I hit the button on the bathroom door.
Slide shut.
I mean, we could just
you
leave
guys
him
can't
here.
really hear him.
I'm sure they clean these rooms, once a week? Something? I mean,
Yeah, probably.
it's not
he'll
paid
probably be
for.
fine.
Someone will come in.
Maybe we'll leave the door open. So, talk to Kokoko, Kokukiki.
Tikoki.
Yep. And maybe check out this storage container. What a loser. And then raid it. Head back to the ship and then head to the underworld.
Yeah.
Bowels.
The bowels.
Bowels.
The bowels.
So are we gonna let her in now or what?
All right.
I'm standing heroically.
You guys page her in, and she walks in a couple of seconds later and says, Well. Look who's feeling better. And she walks up to you, Ra, and just kind of grabs the end of your leku and just runs it through her fingers. And then she looks over at Escher and just gives him a wink. And then looks over to Cena and starts to walk toward you as though she's going to touch or caress you. And then when you give her a look, she just kind of backs away playfully with her hands up. Says, So, are we ready then?
We gotta make a pit stop.
Pit stop?
Yeah, something's come up. Can we meet you in front of your club?
Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but if you wish to go to the Bowels, we need to go now, before my shift starts.
We get a storage container on the way back.
Yeah, it'd probably be a great place for you to recover from your inevitable wounds.
I like you.
I like him. I didn't realize he was this funny.
Yeah, he was quiet the first time. Wasn't a talker.
What was his quote? Oh, she was asking everybody what they're doing here. And that's what he said. Honestly, I'm not quite sure.
Needed a ride. I
Hi.
mean, he's got a point.
The Bowels isn't for the faint of heart, that's for sure, but whatever it is you're looking for, chances are it's down there. Sorry, what'd you say, Andy?
Can I ask you a question?
She looks at the droid and then looks at Ra, just with like a quizzical look on her face.
I mean, he's got questions.
Okay. And she looks back at H3.
He pulls out. He flips his arm over and brings up just a still image of the hollow projection of that guy's face.
Okay.
Have you seen this person?
She looks at it for a long second. Says, I haven't. It's not one of our customers.
Okay.
Seems like a tramp, maybe one of the Bow residents.
What about a weird ass little monkey lizard?
A monkey lizard. I
I don't think
haven't seen a
doesn't sound like
monkey
one of
lizard.
her customers either.
Plenty
I
of
mean, they might be.
Trandoshan around here, but they don't have any resemblance to a monkey. At least most of them.
And they'd probably kill you if you described them that way.
She laughs and just kind of brushes your shoulder playfully.
Are those the ones that hate Wookiees?
Yes.
Yes.
Bosk.
Escher just kind of like looks at his shoulder where she touched him,
Mhm.
like he wasn't quite sure what she was doing.
I put my data pad away.
Okay. She says, well, unless there are any more questions, are we ready?
Hate doing an empty stomach. And I holster both guns and I start walking.
All right. She says, this way.
There is 20% organic material in the cartridges I use in my goo gun.
Yo.
It's an interesting fact.
All right, so she leads you out of the junk fort motel and tips the owner a handsome amount of credits.
But no continental breakfast. Can we grab a muffin on the way out?
The owner, who is a species with multiple eyes, all of them kind of squint at you as you say that, Escher. He says, what do you think this is, Coruscant?
Yes. That is the only place that offers continental breakfast.
Now we're not one of those fancy core world motels.
Clearly not.
Tikoki looks back at you as you're grumbling all of these things. She says, "Ooh, I have a friend who would love you. I'll have to tell Celia. There's a what's the species that you get mistaken for?
Pandoran?
Pandoran. But there's a Pandoran on the station.
Is that your tentacle friend?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, she's a looker.
Her favorite color is blue.
I shudder.
She winks at both you and Escher.
Yep, visible shudder.
She leads you guys back to the Saffron Siren, and there's just a general stir of people this early in the morning, but not nearly as busy as midday. She enters her unlock key in the pad, and then the door opens and she leads you inside. Inside, the Saffron Siren seems to be closed as of right now, and she leads you back into the back rooms where the private dance rooms are. Walking past those, she opens a back, kind of like a closet door, and leads you into a small room where there is a hatch in the floor. She takes the wheel to the hatch and just turns it and opens it to reveal a ladder leading downward. And she says, here we are. The Saffron's own personal entrance to the Bowels.
So, how do we get back out of there?
Well, that's the trick, isn't it? You have to know people to get into the Bowels, and you have to know people to get out of the Bowels. I suppose it depends on how long you're going to be down there, and if you come back at all.
This is getting more and more fun all the time.
Are there animals down there?
Animals? I mean, there's all sorts down there. I'm sure there are some kind of menagerie salesman or some of that ilk.
Should we call you when we're done?
I will give you my frequency. Sure.
Oh yeah.
Call me when you're done, and if I'm available, I'll let you back up.
I offer her my hand.
Okay. She looks at it.
If she looks at it a little bit, she'll notice there's 100 credits in it.
Okay. She lays her hand gently on your palm and just kind of starts to slide the credits out of your palm.
Thanks for being available for when we come back.
She smiles and nods, and then she says, or she steps back and just kind of gestures to the hole that the hatch is opened up. She says, "Well, what are you waiting for?"
We'll go down.
Okay. Seems that your droid is eager.
He's my friend, and I proceed down the ladder.
I turn on my scanner goggles.
Oh shit! I got those too.
Down there? Oh fuck.
Woman.
I wish I could.
Are
And
you-
Somehow
as Abe goes down, she says to Escher and Cena, "I wish to say that, or I wish I could say that your group is the oddest ones I've encountered on the station, but that would be a lie."
Well,
Oh.
You hear a faint echo from below the ladder. Is she asking about me?
Oh boy.
I'm sure we'll continue to demonstrate our strangeness.
Does Escher have scanner goggles?
No.
It's just H3 and Ra. We got this.
She steps forward to Cena and says, "I do hope you come back."
Why?
And she kind of smiles and then winks and just kind of gently lays a hand on your shoulder as she walks past, and then walks away.
Break a wrist.
It's
Be the
just,
first wrist you broke.
yeah, she will follow down the ladder, and if she's
Okay.
locked, she'll close it behind her.
Okay.
The hatch. See,
All
I
right.
assumed that was like a city down here.
I don't know.
So you guys enter a shaft. It almost seems like Abe, roll your piloting. It's more of a pilot knowledge,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
a simple
Is this a planet one?
check.
I mean, they're
No,
identical.
roll
So I
your
don't...
roll your piloting, whatever your piloting skill is.
Oh, excuse me. I'm both planet and
Simple
space.
check.
Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shazam.
So walking down this, you realize, Abe, that this is very similar to a docking tunnel that freighters and ships use, especially smaller ones, to move crew from ship to ship. It's dark in here, and it seems like it's older, and it a lot of the power systems have either been removed or not functioning. But the atmosphere is kept, and it seems to be, you're not losing any kind of air or anything. But it's a long tube, it's dark, and eventually you guys, H3, you find the bottom and turn around to find a door with one blinking light next to it.
All right. I'll wait for everyone to get down. And then is a light a button?
Yes.
I push the button.
All right. You press the button and the door opens, and you guys are greeted with you're all kind of crammed into this tube. And looking out the doorway, you're greeted with a hallway that seems to be very narrow and is just packed full of people. 1,000 smells assault your nostrils amid the hustle and bustle of the Bowels. None of the smells good. You can hear kind of haggling dealers talking loudly with customers and arguing with customers about prices in countless languages, um, serving to remind you that you're in the very heart of the Outer Rim.
Oh, perfect. So many people here for you to take offense to and shoot.
No, maybe. No, Cena, just don't punch anyone. Sorry.
Crowds are kind of walking past you shoulder to shoulder into larger areas, but this particular hallway is rather narrow.
I will lead the way.
Okay.
Hey, H3,
Yes.
and I kind of tap my neck and smile.
Oh. Yeah, he'll put on his restraining bolt.
Okay.
Just
do that.
You know.
Before they step out, Cena will just sort of like adjust all of her gear. So like tuck her like credits a little further away and like make sure she's got like her gun slung across her shoulder, but like her arm over it. So just like
Sure.
she's not an easy target for a pickpocket.
You're a scary target.
Yeah.
I don't think people are gonna pick you first out of all people out here. You have a humongous rifle and claws.
Just in case somebody gets hands.
Yeah, everything I own is in a smuggler's pocket except for my guns, and they are very well open.
All right. So you guys step out into the crowd. The people walking back and forth in this particular tunnel only give you cursory glances as you guys start to walk. You can see one end of the tunnel leads to a larger open area to the left. The other one to the right leads to not as large a open area, but seems to be another gathering point to the right.
Dane, do I have any kind of cloak? Do I have a hood?
Your smuggler's jacket's more of a trench coat, but you're not wearing your fancy jacket, so yeah.
No,
this
I'm wearing my
more of a trench coat. Doesn't really have a hood.
You had a cloak with a hood the night before.
Yeah, I was wearing my sexy outfit. I left that behind. I'm gonna stay in the middle of the pack, and I'm gonna look at Shakira, and say, perhaps you should take point. And I'm gonna try to like meld into our little group.
Yeah, nobody really stands out amongst your group other than H3, who stands about a foot taller than most of the people in the crowd. And they're kind of like moving past him as though he's a rock in a river. And he has the large letters "Hero" painted across his chest.
It's true.
What exactly are we looking for?
My
Also,
ship.
big repulsor rifle.
We're looking for my ship. My stupid ass crew.
Which are a Wookiee, a Trendoshan, a what's the bat one?
Nope, sorry. Wookiee, Platoonian, a Chatterfan, the little bat guy, and a Toydarian.
Toydarian, not Trendoshan.
That's it. Yep.
Toydarian.
He's a Toydarian. My chicks don't work on him.
Yeah, he was my first mate, the little son of a bitch.
So he became the captain once he betrayed you?
No, I'm still the captain, so he needs a stupid... It's fine. Everything's great.
Cena starts walking towards the open area.
Okay. You're walking through just throngs of people into an open section, which seems to be an old, repurposed cargo container, like one on the larger freighters. As if on cue, the throngs part to reveal 2 humans, 1 Twi'lek, and a Falleen who is standing in front of them. And a Gand. and they're facing down a lone Trandoshan. You can see the falling looks something like this. Give me 1 second, guys.
Well, I guess I can close these other
Uh-oh.
2 windows. About to
Hope
get
nobody
shot up.
gets raped by the falling.
Yeah.
Is that the tentacle ones?
No.
All right, guys. Sorry. Let me find her. There she is. And this is no. Oh, here she is. No connection to Escher's character
Mhm.
idea. But you can see her. She's wearing a leather jacket similar to that, and just standing in front of a variety of species. Again, 2 humans, Twi'lek and a Gand. And they're staring down a lone Transdoshan or Trandoshan, who looks like this. Why did the story thing? And forgive the background; it had a weird transparency, so he's standing in front of a rainbow.
Oh. Is he in front of my ship?
Yeah. So she's just kind of staring down this Trandoshan. Apparently, the Trandoshan is unarmed. He sneers at the group of organics before snarling, "Take it or leave it, Corte. I'm tired of playing your games." The leader of the 5, a Falleen, she kind of has green skin with a green crest on her head. She puts her hand on her blaster and says, "Look, Thamos," she says defiantly, and she has a smile on her lips. "You either take the product off my hand, or I'll turn you into a set of matched luggage. Your choice." Thamos makes a barely perceptible motion with one of his clawed hands. "Kill them all!" he growls, and blaster fire erupts from the crowd.
Oh, great. We found your people.
All right.
I just have a shit-eating grin on my face.
I want you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, shit. Is this cool or vigilance?
This is going to be a vigilance check.
Oh, yeah. Vigilance stuff.
Pretty good at both.
Oh my god, my notes are failing me. Okay. All right.
So I had a weird thing happen that all my tokens disappeared.
No!
So I had to re-put them in all over the place. Still finding ones that have blank things, but what happened in the first place? Oh wait, guys! Before you roll, you rolled initiative already.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I can reroll it.
Yeah, well, let's re-roll it because I'm going to put you in the initiative tracker first.
Oh, I would have gotten a 3.3. Maybe I'll get better.
3.3. That's fine.
No, it's fine. I'll roll it again.
All right. Now you should
Vigilance.
be. Wait, hold on.
A boost
Make sure that's
and a force die.
She's not. Hold on. Okay, now you should be good.
I don't see myself.
Oh, you're not in there. Okay. Boom. That look great. 4 of you. Yeah.
Oh, I should have taken what I said. Damn it.
Oh, I got 2, guys. That's pretty good. I feel like we're rolling pretty good.
I'm not gonna spend one of my. I'm not gonna spend a force die to make that a 3, unless you guys think I should.
Nah.
This doesn't involve us.
Yeah,
I mean,
really. Was she like a drug dealer?
I mean, she's pretty nice looking. I mean, it maybe could involve us.
Is this how all your dates start?
Most of them. That's how they end.
All right. She's got a quick draw. So
You're
she's
not
going to go
shot yet.
first.
We're doing good.
And you see her pull a heavy blaster from her hip with a quick, smooth motion as she fires at Thamos. She's got talents.
Got all the talents.
Need to do that. Okay. And she's going to attack. And this guy is 1. She's at short range.
Pew, pew.
What? Why isn't it? Their action sheet. Nope.
I'm sorry, she's rolling with 3 yellow.
She is rolling the 3 yellow.
We gotta get on her side.
Let's see here.
I only roll with 2 yellows.
Once. And let me just make sure he doesn't have any other thing. No, he's good. Okay. Pew.
Ooh.
All right. So she is. Let's see here, Dan.
Crits.
6, 3. Trying 3, and she is going to crit. Hamstrung. Hamstrung.
You done been hamstrung.
Illicit merchant.
Let's see here. Lose free maneuver until end of encounter. Dang, that sucks.
You're gonna stand out there and get shot at.
All right. So she lets off a quick fire and hits Thamos in the leg, and he just grunts and lets out a hiss. All right. It is now one of you guys' turn. What do you guys plan to do?
I have a plan.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
I have a plan. So Ramen instinctually grabs his gun, and then Dan, I'd like to use my foresee ability and get a vague hint of the future.
Okay.
It says I have to do something. Do I have to roll? I think I have to roll.
Yes, you do have to roll.
Oh yeah, give me those
Let's
hints.
see. Factory.
And as I reach for my gun, my eyes just kind of gloss over for a moment, and then something happens.
Let me see here, and I'm gonna whisper it to you.
Oh sweet, and that's gonna be my turn, just for the record.
Okay.
Who's that guy that poked my chest?
I don't know.
I don't know. I want to.
It's freaking me out, man.
Between him and the monkey lizard, I feel like we're definitely not safe here. Bad things.
Clearly, you all haven't spent enough time in the outer rim.
Okay. Let me just type this up while you guys can think about what you would like to do.
Just
I'm not planning on doing anything other than like defensive stance or whatever. Just like,
Okay.
Yeah, she might mutter like, "This isn't our fight," and then just sort of like keep her.
Yeah,
eyes
it sounds like an argument between drug dealers.
we gotta make friends.
She's just gonna like get her gun, like not actively drawn, but like in her hands, but down low, and just be looking around to make sure no one's like coming at us.
So that will be Cena. And then H3 or Escher. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna hide.
I'm just gonna hide.
You gonna take cover?
Yep.
Okay, so there's some stalls and crates nearby. People are kind of running frantically as the fire erupts, and you take cover behind some crates and just kind of crouch behind them.
I make a stealth check.
Sure.
Pew pew pew.
At what difficulty would that be at?
So let's make. I'm gonna make your difficulty will be the highest. Oh, son of a bitch! Did I not put her stats in here? 1 second here. Stats in here. All right. 2. So. Difficulty 3. 3. Okay. So the difficulty will be that one. Why are there skills not here?
Come on.
Seriously. Yeah, so three purple is going to be the difficulty. Okay.
Okay.
You are able to hide. As you hide, Escher, you kind of find some crates and kind of slide behind them with your back toward the crates. Looking in front of you, you kind of look around to make sure that you're covered, and then looking in front of you, you see an odd creature just kind of sitting there staring at you.
I
You
don't
can
know. That's actually it.
roll. You can roll your technology. It's going to be an easy check. So 1 purple.
One purple. All right.
Okay.
Oh wow.
You know this is a Kowakian monkey lizard. You know that they're more commonly found in the southern sectors of the galaxy, Tatooine and such. This one is kind of a reddish color. You can tell it's female. You can tell it's kind of a seniorish age to it. It looks like it has a few scars on its body, and it looks at you kind of inquisitively before.
Are they sentient or not?
Not quite sentient. It looks at you kind of shortly, and then turns around and walks very calmly down a narrow corridor that leads off to the side of this particular storage container that you guys are currently finding yourself in.
Mm-hmm.
But you're able to hide successfully from the.
From everyone else.
All right. Next slot. Let me type this up to Abe real quick. Sorry for the delay.
Secret Force shit.
Yep, Secret Force shit.
Force powers. Oh.
It's like taking mind reading in D&D.
All the whispers.
We're playing a rogue.
Being a hacker in Shadowrun.
Oh man, yeah, no kidding. I wouldn't mind playing Shadowrun again.
One day.
I'm not done yet. Abe, not done yet.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's great.
No, this is important information because it might change what I do on my turn.
Uh-huh.
So how Ramen reacts.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really see a reason to get involved. Unless there's a reason to get involved.
Right.
I mean, we just can't just shoot everyone.
Right.
I mean, maybe.
We have to make friends sometimes, guys. The Mandalorian does it.
In every episode.
Give me so many friends.
We just can't stop.
It's a show about friendship. Okay. Cool.
I mean, also, we have to point out, Seth, how many times have you rolled a triumph tonight? Like,
So
every roll or just almost every roll?
I don't think it's been every roll.
All the ones that matter.
I mean, that's true.
Lazy knowledge on a monkey lizard.
I know how old this monkey lizard is. I know how many
That's why I didn't
he
bite
had.
my face off.
I know the last time he fucked.
That is exactly how it looks like when Ramen gets messages from the Force. What? What's that?
From a person in a pain to see. Living force indeed.
Okay, I think this is vague enough.
Super vague.
Whoa, no, you weren't supposed to do that. No, 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 no.
Oh God, it's gone.
Nobody saw that, right?
Pain.
sorry.
All of
Phew. I typed the whisper wrong, apparently. All right, hold on, Abe.
It's
I'll put
super
it back in
vague.
there.
I have Becky, Ron. I don't have India, but
How fast is your reading comprehension?
I got
Phew, good.
nothing. Yeah.
All right,
Okay, here we
that, and then there's this one.
go. Did they happen in that order or the other way around?
Either ordered, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
I've given away Mongolia now to my half brother.
Is Nicole giving it? Yeah.
Yep.
No.
You keep
Dane,
that.
just for clarification.
Yep.
The Falleen, what you said there, is that them
There's
pulling it against me or against the other thing?
All that you saw was that she stepped out behind you and pulled her weapon as well. Your weapon was facing some unknown opponent. She stepped out behind you and pulled her gun as well. Whether the gun was also pointing at the unknown opponent or the gun was pointing at you, you can't really tell. It's vague, Abe.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, great. Do I get to say anything on my turn, or is that did I forfeit
Yeah, you have a
anything?
free action that you can say something.
I kind of shake my head for a moment because a panda just talked to me in my ear.
Sure.
Look, it sounds like we've got options. I don't get it. Either we help this weird guy with the smile, and he might offer us a job. I don't know, or this attractive lady in front of us, but I see myself in a hangar with her. I think it's our closest bet to the ship. I look very confused.
All right, you say that, and the next thing, a couple of blasters fire from the building behind Thamos. The windows open, and some heavily decked out humans open fire on Corte. And I'm going to say that is going to be probably medium range. Why? Oh my god. Makes me so mad. Alright, well anyways, they're gonna fire. You'll see their skills are there. What the hell? Pew pew.
Oh,
Jesus.
Alright. They're firing at medium range.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Tell me they're not shooting me. Dane? Dane, are they shooting me?
Shoot you. Why
I
are
think
they
they're shooting her.
They're shooting her. She's dead. She's not gonna get
No,
you.
she's not dead. She actually has soaked.
She is what they call armor.
Okay.
But it hurt real bad.
Yeah, that hurt real bad. Damn. Man, that adversary stuff doesn't mean much.
Well, 3
See
hours
if
is
he has
really good.
Okay, so as she lets fire and hits Thamos, several blaster bolts come from the windows and hit her as she kind of lets out a yelp as they hit her in the shoulder, and she falls behind, or she falls down to the ground and then kind of rolls behind a set of crates that are nearby. Just so happens to be that it's the same set of crates that you're behind, Escher. And you see the falling kind of roll over and then just slump against the crate and just is holding her chest.
Save her life.
All right. Her crew opens fire. They first take cover behind some boxes and start opening fire against the minions in the window. And it's at medium range with half cover. Oh man. Noise.
Damn.
Okay. So let's see here. Minions. 5. So they do how much damage? Son of a bitch,
All the
why is it-
damage.
what their weapons are.
See, I'm not the only one that rolls triumphs.
Why is none of these people are
6,
shooting
7,
us?
8.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
8 damage. 4 damage. Then does another 5. So
Yeah,
that's
but
9.
Now that Ramen wants to help out the lady, I'm sure we're gonna try
Okay, so you hear the Twi'lek shout, "Corton, no!" And then she fires up into the window and hits one of the armed guards in the window, and he falls backwards.
Ah!
Nice. Nice.
Kaiser Wilhelm, no.
Where's that? Oh, there it is. There we go. All right. So he falls back. All right.
My
I
birthday was pretty close.
think this is who still needs to go. You. Yep.
H3 will take a few steps forward beside the Twi'lek that just shot up into the window, kind of between the building and the crates where she fell behind.
Yep.
He just sort of stands, takes a wide stance, and lowers his gunnery cannon, repulsor cannon.
Yep.
Has Thamos been hit yet?
He has been. Yes.
That's right. She shot him.
Yep.
All right, then I would like to shoot him.
Okay.
He's short range and he's a nemesis.
He is a nemesis. Yep.
Mm.
And he will be a 1 difficulty and upgrade it by 1. And I'm also going to use a force point. Upgrade it and gain 1.
Yeah, spend all
What
those
is-
force points.
What does being a nemesis mean?
So as a nemesis, his stats are very similar to your stats because
okay.
he has strain, he has talents, he has that kind of stuff. So
Wait, Dan, did you take a light side dice from us?
oh, whoops. I was hoping you wouldn't notice.
Whoa.
No, sorry.
Just keeping you honest. Come on.
So I would like to maneuver to aim.
Okay.
Was it a maneuver to also walk up to there, or were we to walk within short range?
Yeah, it's going to be a maneuver to get where you wanted to go, and then you'll have to take a maneuver to aim.
I'll take some strain to do that.
Okay.
And here we go, Shazam!
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
So, you got 4 advantages. You can spend those as you'd like, but you also got a spare that I get to spend. So,
Man, Andy, I think this is the worst you've rolled in many, many games.
Pretty bad.
okay. So, for your advantages, what do you think you want to use those for?
Can you activate a what's it called? An ability on a weapon? I know you can't do criticals, but could you do like
What is the ability?
I have one that's knockdown and one that's disorient. I could do
Okay.
both.
I don't think you can do that to him if you don't hit him.
Okay.
But you could use those advantages to do So some of the examples they give is ignore environmental effects. Again, not going to help you because you didn't hit them.
Yep.
Gain a defense on your next turn.
I'll
Force the
get
target
a-
to drop something.
I'll gain a defense. I was shooting at him, so can I give him a setback and give myself a defense?
Sure.
I think that's the thing I can do, right?
Okay, so here's what happens: is you go to fire your disruptor gun, and as you do, it kind of just heats up and makes a noise that you haven't heard it make before, and it makes the hyperdrive failing sound. It just goes. Because you were aiming this very odd weapon at him, he is holding his hands over his head as though he's expecting to get hit with it. So he kind of puts him off balance for his turn. And then as it makes that noise, you kind of look down at it, and you kind of just with one smooth movement step backwards behind some standing crates and kind of hit the gun. But you are now in cover. All right. Last slot is reserved for Thamos. He uses a maneuver, and he's going to have to take strain in order to use that maneuver. And he's actually going to take 2 strain and take 2 maneuvers since he doesn't have his free maneuver anymore. He's going to take 4 strain, I'm sorry. So that would be... And he goes and opens the door to his shop and goes inside and quickly closes the door.
What a little son of a bitch.
All right. Rounder sets. Back to the top. Who's going first?
Is that still her? Is she still first?
Oh, yeah. She is. Okay. She moves, kind of inches closer toward you, Escher, to try to give herself full cover behind these crates. And she says, "Blast! I should have been standing out in the open like that." And she is going to... Do you have anything helpful on you, Corte? No. Okay. She's just going to turn around and blind fire toward the guys in the window. So I'm going to give her a pretty significant disadvantage here. Let's see. First of all, why the did her skills not stay in there? Drives me crazy.
We're fighting the enemies. Bane is fighting.
I'm fighting this program.
the crowd.
All right. So that's her thing. It's going to be medium. We're going to upgrade it. We're going to add a setback. We're going to add 2 setbacks. We're going to add a 3rd setback if she's shooting blindly. All right. There we go.
Damn.
Nice. All right. Why isn't it calculating my damage on me? Oh, because I didn't do it the right way. That's why. So it was 4, 5 damage. Okay. Where are these guys? Oh, shit. Okay. So you see her kind of just reach around the crates, and she just lets off a volley with her heavy blaster pistol, and then just kind of collapses back against the crates. The rest of you see a couple blasts come from behind the crate, and another one of the guards in the window goes flying backwards as he gets hit with both of the blaster bolts that came through her blaster.
Yep. Cool.
Is it our turn?
I believe it is whoever's. Yep.
I'll go if no one else wants to go.
Do it.
I'm imagining that Ramen's just still standing in the open. And I immediately am going to turn around and shoot towards the windows.
Okay.
And I am gonna say something like, Escher, help our friend. I don't understand, but I think she can get us to our ship. And I'm just gonna like open fire towards the windows.
Okay. All right. They are behind cover, so that's going to be 1 black die.
Okay.
It's going to be medium range, so 2 purple die.
2 purple.
And I think that's it. Hold on, let me make sure that they don't have anything else. Good. Okay. So first of all, I did this wrong. These guys should be at 18. Now there are only 2 of them.
Things to
They
do.
shouldn't be at 18 anymore because
3 success, 1 threat.
number in group should be 4. This should be.
All right, you good? You mean to roll it?
I think so. I understand how this.
Whoa.
I love my gun. Thanks, Andy.
You got it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna spend a maneuver to get behind cover.
Okay. So.
A maneuver.
Okay.
Pierce
So, Abe, you kind of come around the come around the crate. You lean up over the crate. Take your time and let off 2 additional shots after her shots hit the one guy. Each of your shot hit their mark perfectly, taking out both the remaining guys in the window. And they are gone. You got them.
Oh, is it calm? Is there anyone else shooting?
There's Thanos.
It's not calm yet.
No. Oh, then I'm definitely gonna hide behind a crate.
So I'll get rid of this one. Okay. Who's next? Got Escher, Cena, or H3. Take this next slot.
I'll go.
Yeah, I don't even
Okay.
get
Everyone's
it.
pausing. I'll go.
I just kill
I
just kill
look over
things.
the harness on my D29 repulsor rifle, and he reaches down to his waist and pulls out his goo gun, which I've never used for combat, but here we go.
What?
So, I would like to aim. Screw it. I'm going to aim twice. Take another 2 strain.
Okay.
Do it.
I'll spend a force point.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got him. I forgot we had those.
What are you attacking?
Thanos.
He is behind the door. The door is closed.
Oh.
Into a
Or
shop.
he went into his
So you could rip its door off its hinges, though.
Oh yeah.
So he's in a shop.
Not for long.
No, in that case, no. I think I will return to the. In that case, I'll just return to where Corte and
Okay.
them are. Oh yeah, I don't really have anything to do. What are the
Take
minions?
a
Are the minions
guard.
going after the door or anything?
The minions right now, or her crew, are 2 of them have rushed over to her.
Yeah.
The other 2 are have their guns aimed at the windows, trying to see if anybody else is going to show up through the window to
All right.
attack.
Yeah, I think I will go back and. I guess he would probably look down at her and say, kind of reach out his hand. He has his goo gun in one hand, and he reaches down another hand and said, and says, "This is not a safe place to stay."
You're telling me.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good.
That's it. Okay.
I'll pick her up if like it's convenient.
Yeah, you
but
can grab her. You can grab her.
although I think Escher might do something with his turn with her. So
Yes,
All right,
I am telling you.
Escher or Cena.
I'm just gonna get into some cover and keep my gun trained on like the front of the building. So watch like we'll just keep behind the building, like watch the door and the windows, and also like make sure no one comes like running around from behind the building or anything.
So you're gonna take that next initiative slot.
Yeah, and I'll just
Okay.
get into cover and be on lookout.
All right. It's gonna be Thamos. Thamos is going to open the door back up,
Oh shit.
and he leans around the corner to take aim at. He's gonna take aim at one of the smugglers, one of Corte's crew. Andy, actually, did you move from cover at all?
I've never been in cover.
I do not believe in
I think
cover.
he's going to take a shot at you.
I'm a big target.
Since you were the one that tried to shoot him with that whatever thing you were holding. All right, so
My engine.
his skills are gone too. What the fuck?
You're doing good, Dane.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
What's an ability dice?
Ability dice.
Oh, this is a green dice. Never mind.
Is the I'd like the force to be on my side with this shot.
Sure.
Yes.
Make it so.
So he will use this.
Oh, two yellows. Okay.
So he's not as good as his mooks were.
Nope.
This anyway.
And it's probably good that he's not. Oh, sorry, I gotta clear that because I didn't do it the right way. There it is. Okay, then,
Oh boy.
yeah. Is that medium difficulty? It's gonna be upgraded once, right?
Yep.
So use Destiny chit.
Oh my god.
And you are not behind cover, so there's no setback for that.
Nope.
Everything's
go.
great.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's what happens with that.
I don't get crit.
You don't get crit, so that's good.
Yeah.
Which is very good. But all right, so he takes a shot at you from an odd-looking pistol, and it makes a loud noise as it hits a crate behind you, and just obliterates the crate. Just blows into a bunch of different pieces, metal shards. He then ducks back behind the door frame and is no longer visible, but the door is still open. Okay. Escher, you're the last.
I will kind of, well, no, I will scold her and tell her that she scared off the monkey lizard, and I will tell Escher that it was safe until you butted in.
Okay. So, when you scold her about the monkey lizard, she looks at you and says, "Who are you?" And then, yeah, H3, I'll give you a chance to respond. You can respond for free.
To her?
To Escher, who said that she was safe until you ruined it.
Yeah. This spot was safe until you butted in.
Oh. Oh. Sorry. I walk out into the middle of the street again.
Okay. Would you like?
What? So is medicine different in combat? How
It
does that
is no different
So-
in combat. You can perform a
Okay.
medicine check. The only difference would be is if you are currently under fire or under any other kind of stress, you may get a setback. But
Okay. I mean, I'll tell her. I have medical training, and if she wants me to look at a wound, I will.
she looks at you and says, "I'll take whatever help I can get now. This really hurts."
Consent is important. What is the difficulty?
Let's see here. Do you have any kind of talents that reduce your stress during a combat situation or anything like that?
I don't.
Any kind of like combat medic
Yeah.
talents? Okay. I'm going to give you a setback then because there's blaster fire flying over your head. You just saw a
Sure.
crate get fucked up. So the difficulty is going to be, what is your current wounds here? Ooh. It's going to be a 2. Yeah, 2.
Okay. Oh yeah.
All right. So that would be 2 wounds, 1 strain.
Actually, so yeah, 4 wounds.
4
because
wounds.
Of my
Okay.
doctor.
Yep.
Doctrine abilities.
Doctor. Okay.
Surgeon.
So you apply some synth skin to the area where her wound is, and some burn gel, and she kind of sits up against the crate a little straighter and says, "Wow, you're pretty good at that."
I am.
And I'm humble too. All right. It is the these guys are dead. Get out of here.
Get out of here, dick guys.
The crew, the 2 that are by Corte behind the crates, they say, "Are you all right?" She said, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just get behind cover. Don't let them hit you." And she says to the other 2, "Get fire on that door. Get these guys cover." And they just kind of unload their rifles toward the open door there, and are providing cover fire.
Pew
And
pew
around.
pew 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 pew. It's the sound of it.
Thamos is going to step out and take another shot at you, H3.
Sure.
Since you're out in the open. He's going to get a setback from the cover fire. I'll say 2 setback from the cover fire.
Yeah. It's
I
good.
think
It's good cover
horse-
fire.
The horse could be with me again.
Let me see here. Where is he?
I don't know. You that crazy ass pistol.
Yep.
Boom.
I had a plan, but then I saw that pistol, and then I don't feel like that plan's a good plan anymore.
1, 2 setbacks. Upgrade one of those.
I mean, but
Alright.
Ra is always 1 critical away from dying,
Very good.
anyways, so it's fine. Oh my god!
He's going to cause you a strain.
Yep.
As he shoots another one that's close to you, but inevitably misses. And he's going to take. Already taken 4. I don't know why those aren't staying. He's going to take another 2 strain, and he's going to duck back behind the door.
Can you talk between turns?
You
I mean, not like a full sentence or anything, but
you can on your turn as a free action.
oh, okay.
If you'd like.
Is holding an action a thing? Like, could I
So
aim at the door and then shoot when he jumps out?
No, because you have initiative slots.
Okay.
So basically, you can decide where you go in the initiative slot.
Oh, so that's your holding.
Yeah, so that's kind of your holding. So if
I
you knew that he hadn't
gotcha.
taken a turn yet, and there's a GM slot down the line, you could say, "Hey guys, I want that last party slot because
Right.
if he comes out, I want to be able to shoot him again."
Okay, but if he's coming out and going back in on his turn, there's no way to actually shoot him.
But he's
Yeah.
probably double maneuvering to do that.
Right.
So he's taking straight every turn.
Yeah.
For what?
Okay. Is he in like 3/4 cover, or is he like totally out of sight?
He is totally out of sight right now.
Okay. Well,
But he's probably maneuvering to get out and then maneuvering
Right.
to go back in.
taking strain, but there's no way to shoot him. I could just charge him and stab him.
I mean, I don't mind because it means he can't aim at me.
We do
ahead.
have some grenades.
We do it. Where are the stun grenades?
I haven't. Actually, they're back
H3
to the
has
ship.
them. Oh,
They're
son of
in
a
the- they're in
bitch!
the middle of, unless we want to spend our last thing.
Do
No.
it!
No.
Is there, how far away is the store from us at this point? Like his door?
Medium range. It's about medium range from you
Double
guys.
maneuver.
All right. I would like to run to cover that is closer to the door.
Okay. So you're gonna have to take a maneuver to get closer. You can get within short range of the door.
Before you do that, can I jump in? Because I
Oh,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
talk to you.
You're gonna
I
buffer?
would like to use a stim patch. So I'm going to take this. Well, I'll probably have to move over towards her and use the stim application action.
Okay.
So I need to make an average medicine check.
Okay. So you can get to her with a free maneuver since you guys are close enough to brother.
Okay.
You can make a medicine check, add one setback die to it, and then the average.
Okay.
What was it? What was the difficulty?
2.
Average
So
or
this is
moderate?
yeah,
Average. So that's 2, right? I think that's 2.
yeah. A setback die.
And a setback die. Yep.
Okay.
Woof. No,
Damn.
Hey, what does it do?
Okay. So Rachel, you can increase one characteristic of your choice for the remainder of the encounter.
Whoa.
You take 4 strain.
Nah, fuck it. I take a strain all the time. Strain and shit.
Sorry, one more time. What does it do?
So she can boost one of her characteristics for the rest of the
Nice. That's pretty awesome. And the advantage can take away a strain, unless the advantage can do anything else with the stim pack.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna.
Brawn it up.
Yeah, I boost my brawn.
Do it. Oh,
So I'm
damn.
assuming like Escher crawls over and just pulls out like a stim needle and just like jams it in your ankle and says, "No."
I like that. Yep. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah. So I will make a run. So I can move to within short range of the door, and then
Right, and then you'll have to
into
take a
cover.
maneuver to cover. Yeah, to get into cover.
Okay. I'll do that. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll.
And if you're not taking an action, then you don't have to take strain.
Okay. Just do 2 maneuvers. So maneuver to move, maneuver to get cover.
So I'll say, as you run forward, there's a stack of crates that you just kind of plow through, and then you push them toward the door. They kind of slide across toward the door, and then you duck behind them as you get there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I roid rage a little bit. My claws like flex out Wolverine style, and I go into a little bit of a fury.
All right, H3 or Raman.
Doesn't matter.
You can go.
Okay.
Probably be better that way.
Can I get in the building with 2 maneuvers?
Yes, you could get to the door, or you could get into the doorway. Yes.
All right. I would like to do that.
Okay.
And then I would like to throw him out of the building.
Okay.
I don't know how I do that. Is that a brawl?
So I think it's going to be a brawl. Yes. I will say. Oh, well, let's just see how the brawl check goes first.
Sure. Not that great at brawl.
Let's see. This is engaged brawl.
Yeah, so I
2
think
difficulty. You're going to up it to a red and a purple because he is
Yep.
an adversary one. And I'm going to make it a little bit harder for you.
Oh,
So that would
everything's
be
great.
an additional red.
May the force be with you.
So yeah, I'm not really trying to inflict damage on him. I'm just
Sure.
trying to throw him out
I
of
kind of
cover.
grab him. Yeah, I got you.
So, oh, come on, son of a bitch!
So you just kind of with a purposeful gaunt, H3 just kind of steps forward toward the store and walks into the doorway, and then you whip your head to the left and you see Thamos there, and he looks shocked that you've just walked in. So with your advantages, what do you want to use those advantages for?
Can I give him a setback next time he shoots me?
Oh, thank God.
Yes, yeah, I'll say the shock of you just walking into the door so blatantly has just kind of flustered him. But he seems to regain his cool
So
rather
cool.
quickly, and he is going to, let's see here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he kind of backs up from you and hits the panel with his fist next to the door,
Ooh.
and it closes behind you, and you hear a locking noise.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next slot. The smuggler crew ceases fire as soon as the door shuts and locks, and they look over to Corte, and she says, "I don't know. Get up there. Give them some help." The other two are staying by her side. Ra.
Asher, you got her, and I don't wait for a response, and I just jump over the crate I'm behind, and I go running towards the door.
Okay.
It's currently shut.
Yes.
Is there any buttons that I see to open it?
There is a panel on the outside, but it is displaying in red letters, "Lock."
In my amount of time that I would ever think ever, would me shooting it help at all?
It's all in the dice, baby. All in the
All
dice.
right. What do I need to roll for that? Just shooting it?
Yeah. So let's say that first of all, you're going to take 2 strain if you're going to do an action in addition to moving up to the door.
Done.
Because you have to take 2 maneuvers to get there. We are going to make it a single difficulty.
Okay.
To hit the door. Or to
Okay.
the lock, and I'm going to upgrade that check to a red check. So red, purple. Yep.
Okay.
And that's about it. See what happens.
Oh God. H3. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
All right, miss.
I mean, it's right in front of me.
That is
So-
perfect Star Wars logic.
So you kind of you walk up and look purposely at the lock, and you put your gun right in front of it and turn your head because you're anticipating a large explosion or something to that nature, and fire. When you do, you miss the lock, but something good happens. What is that thing, Abe? What is the advantage that you got from this? Because you got 3 advantages.
The panel itself, can it like fall away to where I can actually maybe try to open it next turn?
Okay. Yeah,
All
I like
right.
that. I like that. All right. So seemingly you've missed the panel
Oh,
completely.
there's wiring in there.
But and you're missing. You singed the joint that was keeping it to the wall, and the panel flops over, and you see exposed wires behind the panel.
Hey,
But the
Asher,
door
there's
does not
wire in
open.
here. We could wire it somehow. You know who could do this? H3. Oh. Oh. That's my turn.
All right. Corte, she just kind of leans up against the crate and is doing deep breath exercises.
Mm,
All right.
Oh, that's different.
Oops. Sorry. Next turn. Guess who's going?
Oh shit. No.
All right. He takes a look at you, H3, just kind of standing there blinking at him, and then he raises his pistol.
Spend a light force. Spend a point.
And
Is it?
engage range.
You give him a setback, right? With your
I give him a
advantages?
setback, and I think engaged. Is it 1 difficulty or 2?
I don't remember.
I know
Engage
when you're using a heavy weapon, it's increased by
range.
2 dice.
See below. Let's see here. Using ranged weapons. While engaged when using a ranged weapon, light increased by 1. So yeah, there's 1 additional purple.
Okay. Oh, okay. Spend your light point.
But then he's gonna take aim
Sure.
with a maneuver, and here we go. Oh,
Son of a
yeah.
bitch.
All right. So first of all, you're gonna take 12 damage from this pistol.
So 6.
Oh, okay.
And he's gonna critical you.
Oh yeah.
With a personal critical plus 40
Plus 40.
because of the disruptor pistol. So,
Jesus.
Yeah.
um,
Plus they always do like a minimum of something too.
yeah, I don't know how to do the plus 40. I don't know if it'll do it if I add it into the modifier.
Yep. Just as the modifier.
Here we go.
That seems bad. That seems really bad.
Bleeding out. Oh, I put it on the wrong person, but you are bleeding out, not Thamos.
No, I feel like you did it right.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Suffer 1 wound and 1 strain per turn until injury is healed.
Yep.
Suffer 1 critical injury per 5 wounds beyond wound threshold. That's like bad. I feel like that's bad.
It's a bad one.
That's real bad.
How do I add it to myself?
I think I have to get it from this table somehow, or I can just type it in there. I think I'll just type it in there. I put it on the wrong person.
Well, I can create item. New critical.
Yeah, that's fine. Because it didn't have a description anyways. It was just, it's severity 4, and it's called bleeding out.
All right.
Bad
So
news
this is how it
bears.
looks. He just kind of, again, he's startled by you walking in the door. He locked the door. He lifts up his disruptor pistol and shoots you, and it shoots a perfectly circular hole inside in your chassis. Fortunately, it's missed any of your key components, but oil drips from it and sparks fly from inside the thing. You just kind of casually look down at the open wound
Mm-hmm.
before looking back up at him. All right,
Got
who
it.
goes next?
Andy, you want that?
Sure. That's how much I can do against this guy,
Yeah.
guys.
Kill him?
Finish what you want to do.
I mean, if not, I'm gonna try to open this
I
door.
guess there's no rush for me to take my turn, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, sure. I do know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I would like to maneuver up to him and hit the button that he just hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a double maneuver?
No, I can say I could say you're standing right beside the door, so you could easily just hit the button.
hold up. On my turn, first I
Okay.
take a wound, and then I take a strain because I'm bleeding out.
God.
So it's one maneuver to move and push the button. You sure?
No, I'll say. I mean, you won't have to move to push the button. You can just basically turn around and hit the button again.
All right.
So that can be a maneuver. One maneuver.
Sure. Okay. So I will maneuver to push the button. I will. Try to punch him.
Okay. Roll your Bowl.
Yep.
Do it. Punch him so good.
Come on. Upgrade. I'm spending a point.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. Do it. Spend all the points.
You want to upgrade. You don't want to upgrade your difficulty. You want to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was the upgrade for his adversary. Thank you. And
Yeah,
then you upgraded your skill. So that was you now have 2 yellow and green. Is that right?
that's right.
Okay.
That is
Let's make sure. Okay.
That's me at my peak, Dane.
All right.
Punch him like real hard.
Do it. Oh
No, harder than that. Like,
All right.
hard.
That's 3 combat despairs I've rolled in this combat.
So you give a kind of a right hook toward his head, and he leans back, and it puts him off balance. So he's going to get a
Can I get my
well,
strength?
yeah, I was going to say you can get your strain back too. That's
Yeah,
fine.
please.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
It is yours to spend. But well, something bad happens.
He falls down.
Okay. So you hit the button with your left hand
Oh
and
no.
go to swing at him, but are off balance from your recent grievous wound, and actually punch the door control. And the door closes again.
Son of a bitch.
Could I spend strain to do a second maneuver?
Sure.
I'm going 2 strain. I got back. I'm going to push the button again.
You've broken the button, but
God.
yeah, the button's broken. So you can try to hit it, or you can use your maneuver to do something else if you'd like.
I mean, what else is in here? What else is there to do? Is there a window?
So it's kind of a crowded shop room. There are no windows, but there is a counter with multiple just items on shelves behind it. You could use your maneuver to just kind of jump over the counter if you wanted to.
I mean, I could, but I feel like he could just walk up to the counter and shoot me anyways. Like,
Or you could take a guarded stance. You could
Oh, that would be good, right? Be real good.
do whatever else.
sure, I'll do a guarded stance.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty.
Who's next?
So the windows that the minions were shooting from were
Upstairs.
upstairs.
Yep.
They were upstairs in this building.
In this building, yep. And the buildings are kind of built into the wall, so there's no real, getting around the building. But they're 2 stories, and they're just kind of windows. And you can see that the ones up top are still open, and there's a guy just kind of slumped over the window ledge of one.
Put the door off its hinges.
Do it.
Beat him to death with his own door.
Well, were you gonna try to like open it with the wiring, or are you?
No, I can totally try that.
Okay.
Dane,
Yes, sir.
I wanna spend a force point to attempt to do the right wire.
Okay. I like it.
I'd like to roll my sheer dumb luck.
So no, you can spend a force point to give yourself a bonus to your, or a boost to your roll, whatever that is.
What do I even roll here?
Let's say 2 boosts.
Yeah, 2 boosts.
So it's a computer's roll.
Oh God.
Are you good with computers?
Yeah.
What's your computer skill?
It's a 2.
It's 2. What's your intelligence?
It's a 2.
Escher, you kind of look at this, and you're not a computer savvy guy by any means, or are you? Are you
Sure.
computer savvy?
No, I'm not.
No, but you know
Where did
some
the
basic
class go?
you know some basic electronics and
Sure.
wiring. You could give Abe or Ross some help with this just by helping him guide some of the wires. So Abe, your computer's check would actually be 4 intelligence. Then
Oh.
2 of those green would be upgraded by your computer skill, as Escher is helping you with just his intellect.
So that right there, is that what you're telling me?
You don't have setback. You have 2 boosts, 2 blue
Oh
dice.
shit, that's what I thought. I'm stupid.
And this is going to be a moderate. Actually, let's say hard difficulty.
3.
3. Yep. And let's let her roll.
So,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
What did you want to say? We may
so
be able to
I
react.
have a talent.
Cool. I like
Um,
talents.
yeah.
I'm a fan. We
Called
need all the
bypass
talents.
security,
Nice.
Oh.
and per rank reduces checks to disable a security device or open a locked door.
Oh.
Seems
Oh, nice.
appropriate.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Okay,
can drop it
strength and
down to 2.
bypass.
Since I'm not doing it,
Yeah.
I don't know if that would
So
apply.
I'm gonna just take away those threats that you have. 'cause
Hell
you were
yes.
successful. So so how it kind of plays out is Ra, you're the one that's disconnecting and reconnecting wires, and
I'm not even
Escher,
looking
you're
at the
you're
wires as you're doing
trying
it.
to guide him at doing this. So you guys can role play that for me.
So like the blue one, I'm not even. What am I?
Don't stick your fingers in that.
So right here, you want me to put my fingers here? I don't. That doesn't
Yes,
feel good.
there.
I don't like anything about this.
You guys also hear some blaster fire from inside the door.
I mean, we have
as
to
you're
get this
doing
open. Just tell me what I need to do. And then the door magically opens.
Okay.
Crashes.
So you guys are still arguing as the door opens, slides open, and
No,
you
you have to
see
ground it. Ground it.
I'm on the ground. Like stand on. I'm gonna put one leg up. That's my bad one.
as you lift your leg up, the door opens, and you see H3 there, kind of standing in a ready stance, looking to somebody that you can't see.
Is that my turn to open this door?
There's
That is your turn to open the door. Yes.
Okie dokie.
oil all over the floor.
Abe, that was a check though, so you still have a maneuver if you want.
Oh,
Maneuver.
I wanna.
Save yourself.
A maneuver. Oh, that's my threats and despairs. I don't want those. I want. That's flying. These are not helpful things. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Don't panic.
I wanna give an assistance to. Yeah, I'm standing with my back to the door, and I'm gonna assist Cena on her next attack. So she gets a boost.
Cool.
Okay.
As soon as it opens, she charges.
All right. You run through the door and see Thamos standing close to H3, his gun raised toward him.
Okay. So move to get there, or action to maneuver to get there.
Yep.
I would like to spend 2 strain on Martial Grace.
Okay.
I can do another maneuver if I spend a strain or 2 strain.
You can do another maneuver if you spend 2 strain.
I'm going to spend 2 strain to aim. And then I'm going to attack him with my claws.
All right.
Rip his face off.
So
It's going to be, the difficulty will be engaged, so that's 2 purple.
Okay, I have a boost for aim. I have a boost from Abe.
Yep.
I have 2 purple.
I mean, do we spend our last force
No.
point?
I'm spending. Got it.
And he said no.
So 2 red.
Well, if I can't heal this critical injury, I will die.
Apparently, we need to keep that one.
I just need one.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay.
Because you suffer, it doesn't end. You just suffer a wound until you heal this critical injury.
Oh,
Every round.
Jesus.
Damn, Cena coming through. All right, let's see here.
You
So
with a crit.
your brawn. I don't know if it.
I did. I boosted my brawn,
you
which
got
is going to be more damage. So
you
I
crit on a 1,
one.
right?
Oh
So you
my
could do 3
God.
crits for this guy.
And my
Essentially,
Oh.
yeah, and my damage is brawn plus 1. So my damage is 6 for my claws.
6 for your
Mm.
claws. Okay, so 6 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 6, so 12 damage. Minus 6, so he gets 6 damage from
Your
that.
coordination thing.
Coordination thing.
One where you can like.
Oh, martial grace. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
what
added
does
yes,
martial grace
adding
do?
ranks and coordination. So
That's an
each
additional
yes, yeah, that's right. So 3.
additional 3. So use that.
So
Okay.
9. So it's 9 damage for my
9
claw.
damage. Okay, and I'm going to do the criticals now. Here we go.
Just die.
Oh, which by the way, he should have a strain of 10 right now because he
Okay.
aimed
That seems good.
1. He's off balance. What's off balance do, buddy? Off balance means he gets a black to his next skill check.
Yeah.
He also is now stunned.
Ooh,
Stunned
that's
means
good.
he's staggered until next turn, which I think means he can't act.
Oh, hey.
Oh, all right, all right.
All right, I can dig it.
Staggered, he's off balance, and the last one is Scattered Senses. And Scattered Senses gains no boosts until the end of the encounter. No boost to blue dice. So, yeah, you do a good bit of damage to him. Can you describe to me how it looks? Because you got 3 criticals. I just want to know how it
Yeah.
looks.
So she was already like running towards the door, just gonna like run through it before it even opened. So the door slides open and she just charges through, and like slings her heavy blaster over her shoulder and kind of dives past H3 and then like positions herself in between H3 and this dude and just like slash, slash, slash. It's like the torso, the neck.
Right. Cool. Okay. I like it.
Does he die?
Yeah,
No,
she'd
he's
like
not
to be,
dead yet.
she wants to be positioned in 3.
All right. Corta she's going to attempt to heal herself a little bit more. Skills. Damn, skills not there. Sorry guys, I know it's getting late, but I think we're gonna wrap up here in a second.
I believe in you, Dane.
Where is this guy?
Half or less, so it should be simple. All right, she's gonna recover her strain. Okay. Last player slot is Escher. Escher, what do you like to do? Oh, did you guys get disconnected?
I'll have no. I'm here.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mind having like spent my action to like get that door open or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have an action or a maneuver or 2 maneuvers if you want to use them. Whatever you want to do.
I mean, he's just gonna get the fuck out of the way. That's fine.
You can use your maneuvers to give somebody a boost or something to that nature by causing a distraction or something to that. Yeah, so you could use you could not take an action,
Sure.
take 2 maneuvers and add boost to either one person.
I will give Ra a boost since he's
Okay.
out here with me. I'm not going to die. That's cool.
Okay. That's what you say to him.
Yep.
that gives you a little bit more kind of reckless confidence, Abe.
Nice.
No. I
You
think the
had
most
me at
appropriate way
hello.
to give reckless confidence is like, go on in there. I'll heal you. Whatever happens.
I like it. I like
There's
it.
a defiant smile. The twinkle.
Okay. The smuggler crew runs up and says, "Go in. We got the door covered." And they're aiming their gun at the door.
These guys are. Thanks.
They're gonna give you a boost too.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
we got your back.
Well, in that case.
All right, Thamos. He can't do anything because he's stunned.
Oh yeah, he's stunned. Oh thank God.
Yeah, he's stunned. He's off balance, which makes him. He has scattered senses, which means he can't get any kind of boost, even if he does use a maneuver. But he's going to try to take a guarded stance, I think. But he's going to spend 2. Ooh, maybe I won't. No, he's not going to do that.
Yeah,
Not
he's
gonna do
probably
that.
about where I am. Where I'm like, nope, I can't double maneuver.
Yep,
Literally
so-
can't.
He's next.
Rachel, you wanna slash this guy?
Are we just killing him? I don't really do knock it out.
That makes 2 of us, so it's
You
fine.
want him deaded. He's going to get deaded.
No,
I mean, if we kill him, the shop is ours, right? I mean,
he is real pissed. Yeah. I'm gonna spend 2 strain on Martial Grace.
Okay.
I am going to aim for my maneuver, and I'm going to attack with my claws.
All right. I'm going to spend a doodly-doo to make your hickey go up.
So 2 reds.
2 red. Yep.
Okay.
oh shit!
Ooh. And how many are you adding to that?
Oh my God.
So
I noticed you're not getting this all these red dice.
No, 9. So yeah, so 6 because my brawn is boosted, and then I did my martial grace, so 9 damage.
All right. So how's it look?
Oh my God.
You got him.
So seeing it like charge and slash, and then like takes a second to like look over his shoulder at H3 and sees like the steaming, sparking hole in his chest, and her eyes narrow, and she she doesn't even turn around. She's like reaches behind her with her left claw and just like grabs the merchant's throat and then like turns to look at him and squeezes the life out of him.
Yeah, which is quite the feat that you guys all witnessed. She grabs this creature who's taller than her, and actually quite large, and she grabs him by the throat and lifts him up in the air as she squeezes, and his tongue just kind of rolls out across his teeth, and his red eyes turn a pale yellow as you squeeze the life out of him.
And as she's doing this, she looks at H3. You all right?
I'm not good at killing people. You hear like static in his voice.
I holster my gun.
She drops the corpse. It's all right.
I take another wound.
Oh God.
I mean, another strain.
Can you try to repair yourself before we call it?
Once per week, I can.
Has it been a week?
Well, no, like I can try once.
Yep,
and
you can try once.
Can I assist you?
Well, it's going to be a mechanics check as opposed to a medicine check.
Right.
So
But can I do the same thing and provide like
you could.
intelligence?
And you guys have the same intellect.
Okay.
And he has the higher mechanics. So what you
Yep,
could do is add a boost to his roll
Sure.
by trying
Add
to
your force dice.
give him any of the things that he needs. What does your mechanical arm or anything do anything?
It adds a boost die to my mechanics check.
Ooh.
Okay.
My goo gun has a advantage for me for repairing things.
Okay.
Um,
The difficulty is going to be a 4 severity. You're doing it on yourself, so does that affect critical injury? I'm guessing it does.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the same way, probably the same way. So it increases it to a daunting.
Which is a 5.
Jesus, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep. I'll spend my force point, so I have a
Wanna
boost
get
die from the arm and a boost die from Escher.
And boost that from your goo gun.
That's
I'm
just an advantage.
Oh, okay.
That's just one advantage. I have a toolkit on me, but I don't know if without my workbench, I don't know if I would have the right tool for the job bonus. Does that sound?
Yeah, probably not. I will say that the mechanical arm will help because it's an extra appendage that you can use.
Right.
But yeah.
All right. I think that's it.
Do you have any talents that would help or anything?
I reduce setbacks.
You do setbacks. Okay, there are no. Well,
I've
yeah,
never gotten setbacks
Yeah.
from a year that
there are
but
no setbacks.
Maybe one of the minions is like a
uh,
Is there a mechanic in the house?
Sure. Yeah, one of them will run in and say, "Here, move over the side. I'll help." And then they're gonna give you another boost die.
Yeah.
and here we go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No.
All right.
All right. So
He'll
whatever
fight.
you want to do with this. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
That's helpful.
So as the utility arm's kind of like going to work on this big hole in his chest, it's pretty clear that the oil and like wires are sort of like shorting and pouring out faster than the arms working on him. And he just looks up at some point and says, "I don't think I can fix this."
As you guys, as he says that, you guys are kind of in shock by the fact that he's unable to fix this gaping wound in him. There's like an old radio device sitting on the counter in Thamos's shop. You hear it kind of crackle and a voice comes over it, and it seems to be muffled by kind of a voice modulator. And it says, "It seems you've gotten into quite a predicament. I can help your friend.
Then you should do that.
It seems that there's little time to waste. You've seen my friend around the station. Follow him. I'll lead you to somewhere safe. I will help your friend." You turn around, and the Quacking Monkey Lizard is sitting in the door.
There it
Looking at you
is.
guys.
Follow it.
And it turns around and leads you guys down that same corridor that it came from. And at the end of the corridor, sorry, what are you guys doing with one of the crew members comes to you, Escher, and says, "Cortez, she's still wounded. Can you help her?"
Yeah.
Okay, they go and grab her, and they follow you guys, and all of you head down the narrow corridor. And the Quacking Monkey Lizard goes behind some stacked what seems to be just junk. And moving the junk aside, you can see that there's a door leading into a small workshop. And inside the workshop, once you close the door, the lights kick on, and a 3PO protocol droid steps out, and it has the same voice as the person you heard before. "Set the droid on the bench. I will do what I can to repair him. It will take some time. Tend to your wounds."
Does he have an oil bath?
Yes, he actually does.
How many rounds does it take for us to get in there? Just out of curiosity.
I'm gonna say probably 3 rounds.
All right, I'm still conscious.
That's good.
while the droid's working on H3, Cena's kind of like pacing around and like keeping a very close eye on the droid and like any exits and like has her hands on her gun and it's like very much hovering.
The droid seems to be the only one in there, but there are many dismantled droids. There's lots of droid parts just hanging from the ceiling, scattering the floor, that kind of stuff. This 3PO droid seems to be the only one that's actually functioning at the moment, and it's kind of diligently repairing H3 as he's set into the oil bath. The Quacking Monkey Lizard is just kind of jumping from appendage to appendage that's hanging from the ceiling and just looking at you. It hasn't said or made any kind of noise yet. As the droid is working on H3, another droid's head that's just kind of been laying on a table nearby, its eyes light up, and you hear the same voice again. It's fortunate that I found you when I did. I've been keeping an eye on you. I think we have some business we can discuss. Let me introduce myself. I am the Baron. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
The Baron.
Do you, real quick before we end, do you want me to make another medicine check on the Falling
Yeah, you can. Sure.
for bookkeeping?
Dane, did we hear the Baron before?
Have you heard the Baron's voice before? No, you haven't.
No,
It's a
but
new
like
voice.
the Baron.
The name of the Baron? No, you haven't
Okay.
actually heard the name the Baron before.
All right, I just want to make sure I didn't like forget something and then feel like an
What's
ass.
difficulty?
Difficulty is going to be easy.
Success.
So that's one success plus you get 2 more.
I almost died, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then strain. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so we'll say you're doing that as you're all in there. And at this point, yeah, until the next session, we are done. We can do some RPing in the chat.
Oh boy.
If you guys want to later, but
Whew.
Oh, boy.
GG. All right.
Thanks for running.
Yeah, no
Whew.
problem. Let's
Whew.
go with
Yeah.
how costly those talents getting? Pretty costly.
They're a little
Let's go
costly.
50. Let's go 15. 15 seems pretty reasonable here.
15. Nice.
15, so that's 247, 247. I gotta look up how to increase my normal skills. 247.
Mhm.
So then my main is 25 skills.
Cool, guys. Sorry I don't always have my shit together with this program.
No,
Oh, no.
that was a
That was
blast.
good.
It was fighting you to the
Yeah.
death.
That was
It's harder
intense.
to run than just standard Fantasy Grounds because I don't have all the same features that they do. It's the rule set, but cool. That was fun,
It
guys.
was
Thanks.
fun. Anyway.
No, that was awesome. Good job.